Wait. Who does last time? I mentioned this forever ago, but I don't remember who now.
Oh, you did. Who is it?
Not me.
Not I.
Did you fix it in the pen?
It should have been, yeah.
It says David.
Yep.
No. I don't remember anything.
Oh.
Hold on.
I mean, you remember a couple of things, but not enough.
I remember Skunk having a bad time with the trippy fish. And everyone was very guilty about it. There was some stuff with the darkness.
Yes, it was in fact David. Making sure that my other thing was updated. Okay, cool.
So
I'm just scrolling back to when you posted the video.
Yeah, that's what I did. You at least remembered that Skunk was a thing and a bad trip with trippy fish.
yes. And the darkness. I remember the darkness as well.
Safe sailing, and then we got to Ebon, and it's snow.
Yes.
Of course, we
Yes,
already
I recall
knew
that we had been going to Ebon.
Yep. We returned to the place in which that they had met Bjorn. Hooray!
Yes. I should swing by the tavern.
Yeah, we could do that.
Notes here.
The wrong yak.
Mm-hmm.
The wrong yak. Jesus.
That was indeed the name of the tavern in which you met. Yes.
You know, I wonder if that was Halfling is still here.
I did not write that in the notes.
The Halfling that spied on us.
Mm-hmm. Little half pint spot.
That we booted out here because it's funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if he found a good home.
You need a good home for criminals in a bomb for him to find a good home.
No, it's just that we wrote on the note, give to a good home and tuck it in the ropes before booting him.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. And then he did not have that letter and paper anymore when you came across him in a bond because...
Yeah, and he just ran away. Just like... And Silver was the only one that recognized him.
Mm-hmm. So... you guys had arrived on... Mirafell, the docking town. And yeah, you guys have a chance to sort of look around, explore the town a bit if you want to do that. You, of course, as mentioned before, you still have the ever-present snowstorm that Bjorn would be used to.
It feels quite comfortable, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel on small scales?
Cold.
Huh?
Small scales.
Someone in the party has small scales.
Skunk.
Decent 15 roll. Yeah, you're fine. Chilly.
Definitely cold, but I mean, I can deal.
Attaboy.
Silver's gonna do something.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Just... Okay.
Now,
I see you guys jumping to conclusions.
Now, to be fair, Skunk knows nothing about Silver to know the uh-oh. But, you know.
No, it's because of Skunk's last interaction with these people that he's going, uh-oh.
What she's going to do is she's going to pick up some snow and make a snowball and throw it at Bjorn.
Huh.
Roll ranged attack, I guess?
Oh, this is going to end well. It's just going to be a straight... she's not proficient with range.
Not proficient
So
with
it's just
snowball
going to be D20 plus Dex, which is hilarious, which is...
Jesus Christ.
Has no Dex! Yet I got a natural 20!
I guess the game wants
Just
Bjorn
bing
to
him
hit
in the-
with a snowball.
I just bing him in the head with a snowball.
He takes 1d4 pride.
Actually, yeah, roll me a d4, Sam.
Aw, no.
plus strength, plus smite, plus.
Smite. Hold
No,
on
dude.
now.
I'm not adding smite to it. Dear Lord, no.
And
can't-
everyone
that-
within a radius has to flee from you, or.
Okay, so
it's a melee weapon attack for smite.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so
But no.
yes, you will beam Bjorn
You
in the
hid
head.
your
with-
weapon inside a snowball and threw it.
You will beam Bjorn in the side of the head with a snowball. Bjorn, you will take just 1 point of damage. I was only rolling it a d4, saying in my head that if she rolled a 4, it's only a 1 because it's just a snowball. It's not gonna hurt.
I mean, yeah.
But she was basically rolling a d4 minus 3.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, okay. So, ka-dung, you get hit with snowball. Why
Just
I
like-
don't know, but okay.
She's trying to start something.
Clearly.
Reach out. It's like a little bit of blood coming from the side of my head now. Bjorn
Oh,
rubs
I'm
his
sorry.
big-
Was that too icy for you?
Bjorn's gonna get like this big grin on his face. He's gonna get like
Uh-oh.
both arms out like he's gonna do a bear hug and just scoop a huge amount of snow, jump into the air and dump it onto Silver's head like a slam dunk.
No. Ah!
Well,
Well
What do I
done.
need to roll for that?
I would say, I guess athletics, because jump.
Athletics. In theory, something I should be good at.
Wow.
In practice.
In,
Where-
in,
I'm trying
I
to
still-
find appropriate music for what's happening now.
in
In
practice,
practice, I may have a concussion.
I think
No, I just say she still gets covered in snow. I'm fine with it.
so. What happens is Bjorn will reach down, pick up a bunch of snow, jump to try to do a slam dunk, fall onto his face into the snow, and the snow still lands on Silver.
Awesome. Well, that works out fine.
Okay.
Skunk is going to look at all of this.
Are we having a snowball fight?
Oh, so you know what a snowball fight is, don't you?
Yeah, I do. We used to do those all the time every winter back home.
Good. Silver gets a snowball and throws it at him.
Same as before, I guess. Nope.
He goes flying. Oh, did that a little too quick.
Okay. Well then,
If
I'm just gonna use this.
if you want to roll to attack Silver with a snowball, you totally can.
Sure. This is gonna be a ranged attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
If-
there's just be 2d6 plus my dexterity,
Well, 1d6 plus dexterity.
or 1d20 plus
yeah,
dex.
1d20. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
What?
I'm used to FFD6 terminology.
Uh huh. 1d20 plus your dex.
That's
So Skunk goes to pick up to throw a snowball. He forms it, he throws it, and then it falls apart before it hits Silver at all. It's just meow.
I was going to say Silver ducks and it hits someone else.
You're ducking and it hits Bjorn as he's getting back up.
Bjorn snowballs Skunk.
Should we just roll initiative at this point?
Jeez.
I mean, if you want to be random, sure.
I have nothing against it.
I mean, sure, we don't have to sit there and worry about a town that's probably falling apart. We need to go help.
My dex mod is 2.
I'm just sitting here and just like,
I roll a 10. Again.
I don't
Skunk
have
got a
tokens.
20.
I don't have tokens on this map.
Don't need tokens. You can just add
Just-
things manually.
Yeah.
God
yeah.
damn.
Uh,
It was not how I imagined this starting, but I'm here for it.
let's see.
Oh, because that's
not.
kind of what I had planned at the end of like last session. Was like, I'm gonna start a snowball fight.
I'm gonna start some shit.
Okay. Man.
Oak and Yong.
Yeah. Yong.
Are they getting in on this?
Oh,
bullshit?
Yong is gonna sit there and catch all the snowballs and just fling them right back at us.
Actually, Oak is not going to be in it, but I'll add Yong in a minute. So Silver's was a 16. Bjorn.
I was a 20.
Bjorn's was a 4.
4.
Skunk is a 20. Let me add a Yong. And Bjorn, Oak is not going to be part of this.
It's like, nope, I'm out.
Yep. Okay.
Got 20, 18, 16, 4.
20, 16, 18, 4.
Okay, so we want to
Only it
roll,
was a 4.
we want to roll to do snowball fight shenanigans. Go for it.
Yes.
Well, having witnessed everything that's just happened, Skunk is going to bound around Silver, sort of slide to a halt next to Bjorn and go,
Hey, team?
I hold up my fist towards him.
I bump his fist, and I expend a second level spell slot and cast Fly on both of us.
Years!
Hey, you know what? You know what?
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, it's only one creature.
You have to cast it higher, so.
I don't. Okay.
Do you cast?
Okay. Well, I'll cast it on him then.
On Bjorn or on yourself?
On Bjorn. I want to watch the funny man fly again.
So
He has been
Yong-
chosen once more.
So Yong looks at Silver as Skunk starts to weave magic and goes, "We want this a fair fight, right? Counterspell."
Counter! Yeah, no! Like, hey, stay on the ground. So, that's a 3rd level.
Yep. No fly for you.
Skunk is gonna look at his rock, going to look at Yong. He's going to huff, and he has decided who his prey is going to be.
Cool. I'm okay with that.
Hey, Brian, do you post this music?
I am not the one who uploaded it, but I'm the one who shared it in chat.
It's bumping.
It is. It's fitting.
I might. Yeah. Okay. So that is Skunk's turn. He doesn't get a chance to throw a snowball because he did fly. Right?
I guess so.
Okay. I know what Yong's doing. Yong is going to dart off to the side into one of the like alcoves of the city, because you're basically doing this like at
On
Like
the
in the
dock.
middle of town.
in the
Or
edges
docks.
of town, in the docks or whatever. So yeah, bye. Poof.
Oh, jeez.
It's over.
Where did she...
I mean, that doesn't work on me. My passive perception is 26.
How?
Rogue.
Rogues, man.
Yep.
Oh, lordy.
Once.
So I know exactly where she went.
You do. She doesn't know that.
I mean, she's my prey now. I know her scent.
Fair.
I'm just asking, how did you get 26 passive? Jeez.
Well, I've got my wisdom isn't necessarily great, but some other things all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of my like feats lends into it.
You got observant.
Yeah, I've got observant,
Okay.
That'll do it.
and my perception is one of my expertise things.
Yep.
Well, I guess since my I guess we're doing teams, and my teammate just stealthed away.
You started the fight with you attacking Bjorn, so fair to me.
Yeah, I know. Alright, okay. I will take... How sticky is the snow? Like, is it good compacting snow? Like, if I rolled something in it, it can kind of, like, build...
Yeah, you could. It might take you a while.
Okay,
but
she's
you
going to
could.
do one whole round of just rolling a ball in the snow to make it bigger.
Oh no.
Okay. Alrighty. Bjorn, what you doing?
Is there anything around I could leap behind for cover?
Probably. Boxes and crates and things. Yeah.
Alright, behind a crate for cover, throw a snowball at Silver from there.
Okay. Roll ranged attack.
Plus a 2 for my dexterity, so 20 overall.
Shield. It just bounces off the shield.
You already
Oh,
used
so
your-
fly's not fair, but shield's okay?
He brings a shield to a snowball fight.
Silver.
It's a magical shield.
Silver, you cannot.
Yes.
You used your reaction to counterspell.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Never mind. Okay, yeah. I mean, that hits my armor class.
Roll a d4.
So just so that we aren't here forever, can I propose that like 3 hits and you're out, just so that we're not here
Probably.
forever?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It doesn't hurt
Got
you,
one.
but you were hit. So,
okay, I got one hit.
Okay.
Skunk.
All right. So, first of all, I would like to like Yong is currently out of sight, right?
To most people, yes.
Does she have line of sight on the rest of us?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to run over to the building she's currently hiding behind, and I would like to climb up it, and I have a stupid high climbing speed because athletic
Because Kobold. Sure.
and kobold. And I would like to cunning action hide.
Okay. Technically, she could have done this and fired a snowball, but she just chose to hide. So.
I'm cunning action hiding, so that's a 25.
Mm-hmm.
So then I will sneak up to the edge of the roof so that I'm looking down on her, scoop up a snowball, and chuck it down.
Take it with advantage.
Woohoo! I'm just gonna roll a flat 2d20 and add my dex mod, and we can just go with whichever ones. Well, no, 1d20 plus 5 twice. 15, 13, 22.
Yeah. Okay. Roll a d4. Okay. Yong has been
Still a hit.
Yong has been hit once. And she.
I will blow her a raspberry and use whatever's left of my movement to duck back behind the edge of the building.
Fine. Alright, so Yong will look up a view of to Skunk where he hid behind the little outcropping of the roof up top. So too bad she is not high enough level of monk to run up walls. So... And there's no shadows and things for her to hide behind because it's the middle of the freaking day.
And it's snowy, so everything is really bright.
That too. So she sees you way up there, or well, she sees where you duck behind way up there, and she's just... Damn it. Snowball surprise attack with to hit Bjorn because she can't get to she can't get to Skunk, so she's firing at Bjorn. But Bjorn doesn't know
shit.
but Bjorn does not know where she is, so she has an advantage.
This seems fair and reasonable.
However, I'm still going to say that for purposes of fairness from what you wanted to do, that you went a different direction from where you saw Yongo hide. So you still have your cover from where Yong is.
All right.
Straight roll?
It's not, the cover's not going to give him advantage or disadvantage. Cover's going to give him a bonus to his AC.
Oh, okay.
Ranged attack on Yong with advantage. Yeah, that is plus her dexterity, so plus 8. 1, 2, 25. So, what is your AC, Bjorn?
Less than that.
I know that, but is your AC... Your AC is not 20, your AC is like 18, right?
Correct.
Okay, then yeah. She just barely gets over the shield of your cover and right in the face.
Bjorn has been hit once.
And yeah, one time. Kapunk.
Like, ah!
It's over.
Silver picks up her now large snowball, run over to Bjorn, and just dunk it on him.
Would that count as a melee attack?
Yes.
It could, yeah. Sure.
So, melee, so 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay.
Are you sure you want to make this a melee fight?
I don't know, I think you're out.
That's a solid hit, but it still only counts as one.
That still only counts as one.
I mean, yeah. You wanted to
Okay,
say Bjorn
that's
hit... Bjorn hit... Bjorn has been hit once with Yong, once with Silver, now, counting it as part of a fight.
Okay, so he has 2.
Yeah, he has... you said you wanted it to be at 3 hits and they're gone? Or 2 hits and they're gone?
Yeah.
3 is what we had just agreed.
So yeah, 2 for you, and now it is to you, Bjorn. And Silver's right there.
All right.
Hello, Bjorn.
I'm going to just scoop a snowball right out of the ground and just right hook it into her face.
Roll well.
Oh, let's see. I get a
Strength plus proficiency since it's melee,
3.
and then d20.
My proficiency's nice. God damn it. So
What's with the... What proficiency would add to that?
6, 8, 14 total.
Yeah, no, she just kind of ducks under your arm. No.
Nah.
On the plus side, this means I still have the snowball.
Yes.
What's the DM ruling on multi-attack?
I mean, if you're in melee, you can.
Sweet. That's better. So that's gonna be so 19, I think.
Yeah, that's above my armor class.
Nice.
So Silver's hit.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I take a point.
A point for a point.
Very well.
Alrighty. Skunk.
All right. I am going to scoot a little bit further back from the edge of the roof just to make sure Young doesn't have immediate line of sight on me, and I'm going to capitalize on pack tactics to chuck a snowball at Silver. So, advantage, bitch!
From the roof of the building.
From the roof of the building.
Okay.
I have the high ground. I pack tactics. Bjorn's in close range, so I get advantage. And I forgot to add my proficiency. It's range attacks. I'm proficient with those, technically. Not with just throwing shit, though. So we'll keep it to 5. Just so that you people have a chance. So, is a 16 hit?
No.
Skunk will spew out a curse. He will then, well, actually, no, he won't spew out a curse because he's a good boy. He'll go, darn it! And then he will duck behind a
You're
chimney.
next!
He'll blow a raspberry, duck behind a chimney, and cunning action hide.
Okie dokie.
Another 25.
So, Yong. Bjorn has been hit twice. And 3 times.
Skunk has not been hit yet.
Yeah, 3 times you're out.
I think Skunk is the secret weapon of this game.
Possibly.
I am the tiny murder machine.
Possibly.
Now I'm the tiny blizzard machine.
So, yeah, I think Yong is going to.
No, I think Yong is going to win this fight.
Yong is just going to come out of hiding because her hiding place was basically ruined because of Skunk. And realizing that he's a perceptive little bastard, she's going to just forego the hiding entirely. And no, I know exactly what Yong's gonna do. Yong is going to come out of the fight, and she is going to swing at Bjorn.
With snowball, I assume.
Snowball.
Ugh,
That will hit a Bjorn.
dag nabbit.
So Bjorn is out.
Yes, he is.
Extra attack.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Is Young attacking Silver so she can 1v1 me, bruh?
That seems unlikely, but not impossible.
What is she choosing?
She swings.
Huh.
She swings. She knocks Bjorn out, and then she is going to see if she can perceive her way to figuring out where on the building Bozo hid.
Bozo.
What a name.
Which she probably can't because her perception is horrible.
Nope.
Okay. So what she is going to do though is she is going to start very badly. No, she'd break the building. She would ruin the building for her to climb with her claws.
Wait, how tall is the building?
I'd say a 2-story probably.
Feet.
8-foot ceiling, making room for floor, like 20 feet.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
What is Kenneth uploading? Oh, he did the.
It's not animated. It's annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was more meaning like a separate gift for each of them. Not both of them in one. My bad. I should have been more clear about that.
It's fine. So Yong is going
Glad
to.
you're keeping busy while you're not here.
Yong is
Trying
going to keep it. She's going to knock Bjorn out of the fight.
Yep.
And then she is going to. I mean, she doesn't have any actions really with her using one of her attacks. So yeah. Okay. Silver. Gotta find a way to get him down.
Silver will cast haste on her.
How is that fair?
Magic.
It's just
You have
giving her
magic,
extra
too. You try to
movement.
fly. Haste on yourself?
No, haste on Yong.
Oh, okay.
She's actually using a spell.
Okay.
So that's her action. And then can Silver use her movement to try to climb the building? Because she has 30 feet of movement.
You could.
60 feet of movement, actually.
You could. You would get to us establishing that it's about 20 feet tall. It would take your whole movement just to get to the top of the building.
That's fine.
That's if you rolled a decent athletics. So yeah.
15.
Yeah.
So I'm like pulling myself up off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Skunk.
Okay. Bjorn is out. Skunk, you're hidden up there somewhere.
I am indeed hidden up here. You're correct.
And he can see you, Silver, starting to come up over the edge.
Well, Skunk is gonna... Well, he's gonna take advantage of the fact that he is hidden. Gonna chuck a snowball at you. Advantage because sneak. 21. Does that get you?
Should I use my reaction?
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Alright, fine. I won't.
Does it mean you're out then?
Yeah. So she just falls back down.
Yeah, come up and just fucking just topple backward like Bonnie falling backwards in the movie.
And just like kind of like she starts to do like a push up on get up, and then also snowball to the face. She just falls backwards. She's just laying there in the snow, just like ow.
And Skunk is going to make a little leap from one rooftop to one directly across an alley. I assume there's one nearby.
Sure.
And he's gonna cunning action try to hide again, because that's a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
Alright.
Good luck, Yong.
Yeah, so Yong has +2 to her armor, and her speed is double.
Mm-hmm. God,
And she has an extra action.
If only she was high enough level to run up a freaking building. That'd be awesome.
Acrobat your ways, do backflips of it. Just like jump from one.
Yeah, she's gonna acrobatics her way up the building.
Contain this fight to the rooftops. And people are like, what's that thudding sound? Why are people on my roof?
Because Skunk is being so stealthy, I don't think they even realize anyone's up there yet.
Okay, so
But Yong's up there.
with a nat 20,
And now they know.
With a nat 20, 28 up to hop her way up there. If there was an alleyway that Skunk jumped across, even with a decent jump, that's still going to be an alleyway that's relatively close together. So Yong does the like ping pong up an alley, boom, 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 and she's up on the side where you are. But you have a 33 stealth. So, she doesn't know where you are, but she knows you're up here.
You can make a perception check.
She cannot beat a 33. She won't be able to find it. I mean, I could roll it, but even if it's a nat 20, she's not going to beat it. So, no.
No.
I mean, yeah.
So, with you being completely hidden, yeah, what's the range on this? What is up with the noise? Or something.
Oh, sorry, I
David
had
should
to
be
readjust.
I thought I heard a cat purring for a minute.
Not mine.
Okay, anyway. So, Yong is going to get up here. She's going to be sort of jittery and whatever. And she's going to be like, this is going to go forever if you keep hiding. But she's up here.
So my turn?
Yes, I guess it would be.
Alrighty. Well, in that case... So, is it possible for me to cast a spell quietly, like still maintaining my stealth to do it?
If the spell has verbal components, no.
Alright. Then I won't be doing blur right now. Actually, you know what? I am. I'm a blur myself.
Okay. So you bring yourself out of stealth to cast blur?
Yep. So now attacks on me will have disadvantage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to chuck a snowball at Yong. I assume a 15 does not hit her.
Nope.
All right. Well then, in that case, I am just going to jump back to the other side of the alleyway, so she has to chase me to throw anything at me or what have you, and put as much distance between us as possible. I doubt I can effectively cunning action because I can't break line of sight right now, so...
No.
Well, not to hide. I could use it to dash, though. So I'll cunning action dash to get even more distance.
How much is your movement speed?
30.
So, you using buildings and using jump, you get and cunning actions. You throw one, you cast blur, you throw one, and then you dash away, and you're 60 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So Skunk is done then.
I believe so.
Okay. So Yong's movement speed is 80 thanks to haste.
Oh, good. So the dash was useless.
Uh-huh. So you have blur, so you're sort of in and out. And you're not we're not hiding anymore.
Not at the moment. Give it a minute.
So Yong is going to do what I was thinking she was going to do previously, which would have been funny. But now she is going to use the snow that has been on top of the buildings. She's going to jitterily hop across, move very quickly, and just be like, she almost does an instant transmission kind of move. She's like, hi. And then she doesn't get close. She just gets close enough so that she can still be ranged. So she is going to... 12 doesn't hit you.
Miss.
14 doesn't hit you.
Miss.
What's your AC?
17.
Okay. Flurry. 19.
That hits.
27.
Wait.
So she just she does the
We're remembering to do these with disadvantage, though, right? Because
oh, yeah,
I am blurred.
disadvantage.
Right.
So we'll count them together to make that easier for math. So the first one doesn't hit. The second one does hit, putting the 19 and 27 together.
Okay.
And then 17 does not hit. Right?
My armor class is 17, so that just hits.
So 17 just hits. That's 1, 2, 3. Because that's 6 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one more.
Eek.
Okay, missed.
Whew.
So she's still.
Wait, do you remember? So wait, there's your multi attacks. That's 2.
Oh, that's right. She has another one.
Yeah, she has an extra action that she can take an attack on.
Ah.
16.
Nope.
So, she will basically jump, reappear over the side, sort of the act that you referenced before, and then she just turns into like the cartoon anime throwing snowballs motor
Like
thing.
cartoon arm wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Yes. It is to you, Skunk.
Skunk is going to jump down from the roof into a space between 2 buildings. Let's see here. And he's gonna try and cunning action hide again after throwing a ball back up at her.
You can probably throw it before he jumps down. That'd be easier.
Yeah, fair enough. So I will
Nope.
miss horribly, jump down, try to get some distance, find a spot, and I will attempt to cunning action hide again. 25. I'm getting that number a lot today.
So Bjorn, who do you think is winning right now?
Bjorn lowers his decanter. Well, hard to say. The little guy can win a battle of attrition. I'd say if Yong catches him again, then she's got it. So
I mean, like she can catch stuff too.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
Silver has not moved from the snow pile that she fell onto, so she's just like still laying there, just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Bjorn is just kind of like leaning against the wall next to you, just casually drinking.
Okay, so Yong still can't find you with your crazy high perception of doom. Which is your minimum, by the by.
Right, that's correct.
Oh, jeez.
So, She is going to. She realizes you jumped off the building from when you threw and you missed.
I threw it, I missed, and I missed, and I missed again.
So, so she is just going to. She knows you jumped into the alley somewhere. So she's going to jump into the alley. And she's just going to steamroll again like she did before. All she has to do is hit you once.
Okay, so is she just throwing balls in random directions?
Basically. Which would still account for the same effect as you have from Blur. She's attacking at disadvantage because she doesn't know exactly where you are.
Okay.
So, but all she has to do is hit you once. That's a no. There we go.
Eh.
She doesn't know she hit you, so she keeps going.
I think she'd know she hits me when, like, you just hear,
Owie!
There you go. And then she finds wherever you hid, or you like come out of hiding whenever you're knocked down, and she just reaches down her hand to pick you up. Fun. Good job.
takes the hand and help, gets up.
Ow, you throw hard. Anyone ever tell you that?
Yeah. Sorry.
My nose.
It's like rubbing his snout.
I can have Oak clean it up if you're really having issues. Come on.
No, there's just something in my nose.
A big booger of snow comes out.
A little bit of snow, like a rock, maybe a beetle.
Oh, jeez.
No, not a big one.
Much better.
Alright, come on. What is the noise?
He just follows you along, humming happily to himself.
Okay,
Ah, who won?
I did.
That's it. She just
I
holds
will
up-
point out for the record, y'all totally cheated.
You
How
tried
so?
You tried to fly first.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you said it wasn't allowed.
We
She
didn't-
said it was loud.
I didn't say not allowed. I said I wanted it to be fair. Just simply reminded Silver that she could counter it.
That is a very roundabout way of trying to justify the fact that you kind of cheated. Fair implies even playing field. You moving twice the speed of me is not necessarily an even playing field.
Oh, says the guy that ran up on the roof.
That's my natural base abilities. That was magic bullshit. I can't do magic bullshit, neither should you.
You should have just stayed on the ground then.
Well, we didn't exactly have a chance to discuss the rules. You just started pelting people with snow.
It was fun, though.
Yeah, because I wanted to have some fun.
And it was.
Okay, someone help
But
me out with this
sometime-
snowball.
Come
But
on.
sometime we're going to have a rematch.
Young
Of
goes
course.
to pull Silver out of the snow. Come on.
Thank you. All right, let's go. I don't know. Do we want to go get a tavern?
Yes.
All right, to the tavern.
Eh?
And then from like off to the side somewhere, you have Oak who was like reading a book or something. It's just like, you done? Okay, let's go.
Oh, Oak. Do you want to send a message to Razzo, let him know that we're in town if he wants to meet up with us?
I mean, he said to meet up in Mork.
I
But-
know. Well, who knows? Maybe he can get here faster than we can get to Mork. So,
Nah.
because it's a 2-day travel to Mork from here.
Yeah. I mean, I can shoot him a message, I guess, if he...
Yeah, just let him know we're in a bond.
Okay.
Okay, so, could someone fill me in exactly on what you guys are doing? Because I'm just kind of along for the ride at the moment, and I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Yes, we'll explain it over some warm food and drinks. Okay?
Bacon!
I guess they have bacon here, so let's go.
Bacon, yes. But I'd also very much recommend getting the beef stew.
Ooh, beef stew.
Beef stew. Is there anything else in the stew?
Yes.
Potatoes, carrots. Sometimes there's onions. Not always.
Well,
Now you listen to me, little one.
no.
That
Look,
soup
look.
will warm you like nothing else on this earth.
I don't doubt it, but come on, I'm a carnivore. Fruits and veggies give me indigestion. I'm sorry. I don't control my biology.
Kobolds have chocolate.
Ask for the roast beast.
Roast beast.
Ooh. I'll do that.
Yeah, anyway, to the tavern.
Yes. To the tavern. Alright. So you guys will head into the tavern. This is the same tavern before that Bjorn was in. And
What was the owner's name again?
let me find the stuff.
I know there was a dragonborn. Like a gold old dragonborn here.
Yes. So the wrong yak has Tinbrand, who's a halfling, who's the tavern owner, and Farney, who's a gold dragonborn that was your partner as like bouncer and guard.
You said 10 gram?
Tinbrand was the owner, and he was a halfling.
Okay. Gotcha.
Stout little halfling. So you will go back into the wrong yak, and you will meet up with your old friends because they're still here. And finally, the female golden dragonborn, she's just Bjorn, been a while.
He's alive still.
Jay, you sound surprised. Make it sound like it's a surprise.
I'm not the one that's surprised. Your friend is surprised, apparently.
I'm not surprised.
Well, it's good to see you. What's got you coming back?
Oh, God. Hold on.
We're on an adventure that led us back here to Ebon.
Pretty
We're on
much,
our way
yeah.
to Mork. And apparently you guys got some good stew. I would like to try some stew.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Tinbrand, whipping up some beef stew. Got it.
Ooh, can I get the roast beast?
Huh. Okay. Yeah. He seems a little surprised to see a little kobold.
Skunk is unperturbed. He's just wagging his tail.
I'm sure weirder things walk into Ebon taverns all the time.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's less about that and more about the fact that there's, for reasons, not a whole lot of kobolds in Ebon.
That's fair.
Skunk wanders off to start sniffing stuff.
I see that.
Skunk, don't go over there. Okay, he's already gone. If you have any open doors that you don't want anyone going into, go and lock them, because I'm sure he would go in them.
Inquisitive little fella, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess once he gets
It
his...
smells like stuff.
Do you want to know why we're up here, Skunk, or what?
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay.
Try to have a seat. I know it's going to be hard for you to focus. Not get
not.
distracted.
No, it's not.
You seem like you get distracted by a lot of things.
I mean, if nothing's holding my attention and I look for something to hold it, but I mean, I can pay attention. That's not a problem.
Okay. Anyway, I received a message from someone up here that we have a very weary kind of relationship, like an acquaintance of ours that we had dealt with in the past, and apparently he needs our help because something happened. Most likely he caused, but you know, never know. So we're going to head over to another town and see what's going on. Now,
Okay.
if he replied to Oak, maybe we might know a little bit more about his situation.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie.
I was like, I tried twice. He's not telling me anything. I'm getting a connection as if he's not hidden somewhere, but
he's not replying to you?
But he's not replying.
I mean, if there's trouble going on, maybe he just can't talk. Maybe he's in danger, has to be quiet.
Yeah, you would think you can talk within... Yeah. Thought you can talk telepathically with the spell, but I guess not. Anyway. So yeah. It's going to take us 2 days to get over to that town.
Hmm.
And that's assuming you travel by the road. Which...
Do you think we can afford going by teleportation circle if they have one here?
That was, the... Yong's just like, well, if things aren't going so great up here, and with that blizzard that's going on out there, it's going to be trickier to find the road. Unless we go with the same crew that we did before, and then we'll be going there in 2 days.
Good point.
Or maybe we can just get one of the stones to help protect against the blizzard while we're out, if we don't want to actually take a full crew.
Well, that's the thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of us. And 2 of us can summon mounts.
You can?
Yes.
Whoa.
I haven't introduced Skunk to Rupert yet.
Nope.
Just hold off on that. Save it. But that's it. I know, in a minute. Let's figure this out. We need to get a game plan. So, the thing is, do you think Rupert can handle you, Oak, and Skunk? With him being so small?
Me and Skunk for sure. Me, Skunk, and Oak. Iffy. We'll have to do a test run.
Okay, we can probably do that. Because if that's the case, then we can just go and rent a stone. And we can simply just charge up there.
Might want to try that before we decide how we're going to go.
Yeah.
Either that or
But then again, there is that teleportation system that they got going on here.
Right,
And there's that magic tower.
Right, just so you know, if any teleportation stuff comes up or anything that needs money, I will warn you now, I am completely broke.
Thank you for letting us know.
I spent the last of my money on the ticket for the boat, so I don't have any money.
You have to pay
I
for
will
the boat?
pass him 50 gold pieces.
Woo, shiny!
So nice of you, Bjorn.
I don't need that much.
I can buy a lot of beast with this.
Yes.
Yes, you can, little friend. Yes, you can.
So I only have 27 gold pieces.
On broke wee one.
Cast
It's been
cool.
cool.
Oh boy.
Am I broken? I don't think I'm broken.
If only we can.
You're not anymore.
There you go.
What was my damage?
Not a whole lot. It's fine.
Now, what would be helpful is if we can actually get eyes on the situation up there.
I mean, can any of you scry?
I mean, Silver just looks around at everyone else.
It's not a me thing.
Just kind of like, you know, just like, I'm curious. It's like, well, can any of us do that?
I don't.
We did.
I don't think.
Oh! Wait, scrying, right?
Huh?
She starts digging around in her bag of holding.
Let me see. Let me see if Oak can cast Scry. I don't think he can. What level Scry?
I want to say it's higher than 5th. Or it could be a 5th.
Yeah, Scrying's 5th. Yeah, he ain't got 5th.
Okay.
He's got 5th.
What? That's fine.
He's got 5th level slots, but he does not have 5th level cleric spells.
That's fine because Silver pulls out a white orb.
Hooray! She has a scry orb. Scry orb.
Ooh, what's that?
It's a scrying eye. Discovered it after those. Bjorn. Well, you guys remembered when we got attacked in. Well, quotations attacked in. Yukiegi by the weird octopus chick and odd orc man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So, well, yeah.
I picked this up off them. She'll sit there for a minute and she's going to try to scry on Razzo.
Alright. So you're going to scry. You're going to focus on the image and the mindset that you have for this Razzo individual. And the orb is just going to sort of flick, and you can't make a solid connection. Something's blocking it.
Wait, so something's blocking it, yet Oak can sit there and make a connection?
It appears as though
Scrying is not the same thing as sending.
or yeah.
Yeah, but typically if anything is blocking it, either it's like kind of the same thing.
This is true. In general consensus, let me double check a thing. Yeah. Okay. So Oak was able to make a connection, but he didn't get an answer. You, however, you can't make a solid connection.
Oh, this was just a freaking waste.
Well, I mean, you could scry on something else. See if
It
it's
don't the spell gets used up. It only does it once per day.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be traveling there not by circle, that takes time. You could travel on. You could scry en route. Just scry on the town.
I don't know.
Is the food here yet?
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna Google a picture of roast beef so I actually know what the fuck I'm looking at. So I know how loud to squeal.
I should probably turn my headphones down.
If you're gonna dig into that over by Bjorn, I don't want any fallback.
That actually looks really good. Okay. Just like a big old slab of meat, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Eat it by hand.
And just start staring into it.
Oh, dear Lord.
Excellent.
I can't watch that.
Yeah, no.
What? I'm hungry.
Yeah, go ahead. Dig in all you want. I just can't watch it.
He's just gonna go to town.
There are mixed reactions of those that are actually in the bar between, like, basically the same reaction that Silver had, or the opposite of, it's so weird you cannot look away, or, yeah, no, I'm not messing with that.
It's like watching a train wreck. Either you're enthralled or you look away.
Pretty much, yeah.
Enthralled or repulsed.
Yep.
Exactly.
And then the Dragonborn will sort of sit up next to Bjorn and just, so where did you find him? Points at Skunk.
Just kind of picked him up recently, actually.
We found him on
What's
a boat.
the Dragonborn?
Mm-hmm.
You're tall.
Yes, I am. You're small.
I'm tall by kobold standards.
True. True.
Neat.
Goes back to his meat.
You are larger than the village children were.
Oh, jeez. What time of day is it?
Probably after the... Yeah, it's... You arrived in I can't remember if I said you arrived at night or in the morning, but it's probably mid-morning at this point.
Hey, the magic tower where the magic person lives. Can we get one of those weather stones from him? Or them, or whoever it is?
I mean, you can borrow one from the RCC. You
Well, is
have
the
to-
RCC in town?
Usually, yeah.
Where are they?
Their station's actually near the tower. They've been having some issues lately, though, so...
Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go wander over there.
Yong will follow.
Can I finish my meal first?
You can stay if you want to. You don't have to follow us everywhere. Kitties!
The what?
Kitty cats. Your babies.
Oh,
Neglect! Neglect! They cry.
Babies.
aw,
Oh, Lord.
cute.
Very.
I cannot do
Oh
that,
my
or I will have a bunch of meowing in my recording. Anyway,
Yes.
so yeah,
Anyway, I guess
I
Young
have
and
one.
Silver goes to RCC.
yep. So
One more thing before you go. Just before scene shift.
okay,
What?
Skunk will spend his last second level spell slot to cast Fly on Bjorn again.
He has been chosen into the tavern.
Bjorn just gradually lifts about a foot, 2 feet into the air, and just gets a peaceful smile on his face.
just sits there, and starts
Just floats there.
starts rolling and spinning.
So we'll just go and like kind of push him in that direction.
Just kind of drifts and bounces off the wall, floats away like a balloon.
And then
Skunk just watches with delight while he's eating. Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
Yep.
and
To the
then-
RCC.
one last bit for the RCC with that bit. Fernie, the gold dragonborn, just sort of watches him for a second, and then it's just, now that looks fun. And then she starts moving him around, just gently nudging him in various directions.
Oh, make him do loop-de-loops!
Oh, jeez.
Grab at the back of his leg and just spin.
Let me see.
Just let this happen.
I would like for Bjorn
Right.
to make a performance check and attempt to perform an aerial dance.
Sure. Go for it. You
Eh,
do so. It isn't great, but you do so.
Just limbs flailing.
There might be a few moments where you hit something that you don't intend to hit. It's fine.
yeah, that's how it goes.
I have created art.
So you do that. Oak sort of like towards the side of the bar. He watches Yong and Silver leave, and he just like puts his head in his hands, sort of a "what's this group doing?" kind of gesture, and he will move on to let himself get lost in a book. Beyond that, though, Yong and Silver will make their way to the RCC station. And you will...
Is there a door?
Oh, yeah, there's a door. It's easy enough. I mean, it's a normal building. It's fine.
Silver goes up to the door.
And she kicks the door.
No, she just knocks on it.
Good.
Character development.
Dun dun dun.
All right. So you'll knock on the door.
Or foreshadowing.
And there is...
It's changeling.
Mm-hmm.
There is a scuffling,
Secret invasion.
shuffling on the inside, and then
Body snap.
a young halfling woman will open up the door and say, "Oh, hello."
Hi. Can we borrow a weatherstone from you?
So you're going to travel all on your own, all through this, up the roads and through the snow. You're wanting us to give you just a stone.
Well, I mean,
I mean, have you been here before?
Yes.
I guess you look okay. Sure.
What is that supposed to... Yeah, okay.
Roll with it.
So we're just going to be, heading up to Mork.
Oh, really? You got business up there?
Yeah, I guess. Is there anything you can tell us about Mork?
Place is in shambles. It's all sorts of insanity going on over there.
Like what? Because the last person I talked to about Mork didn't give us a whole lot of details. Because there's limitabilities.
The people up there have gone almost insane. All of them are terrified. Some of them even came down here just to get out of Mork. Or so I've heard.
Why couldn't he just come down here and meet us in Murphy? We'll just make it a whole lot easier than this whole... Anyway, so they're going insane. They're terrified. Do they say what they're terrified of?
Everything.
I mean, like, terrified of everything.
Well, they're...
Like, terrified of a snowflake? Everything kind of terrified? Or just terrified of every person?
They are being rather, difficult to deal with.
That really doesn't help me.
Hey, I don't know a whole lot. All I know is...
Well, that's why I'm just... Well, you sat there and said that some of them come down here. Did they start acting normal once they got into Merfell and stuff and living here?
Well...
I didn't know whether or not it's a regional thing where it's just like this one spot where everyone just goes completely insane and terrified of everything.
Look, all I know is that some people are running from Mirfield, some people are too stubborn to stay away, there's some people thinking that the town's going to be, like, destroyed and decimated at some point. I don't know.
Well, I mean, with all the crime and stuff up there, I'm not surprised if it is. Anyway, is there someone here that you know came from Mork that I can talk to? That we can talk to?
I mean, I don't know how much you're going to get out of them, but...
just a gleam on what's making them terrified or what.
Some say dragons, some say giants. That's all I know. And that's pretty much par for the course around Ebon, so... All I can say is somebody probably got their hands in something that they didn't need to get their hands in. That's what I figure.
Yeah, and I kind of have a prime suspect for it, too. Anyway. So yeah, how much is it to rent one of those stones?
You know what? Hey, Ribbon. Or Silver. Sorry, wrong character. Silver.
No, I'm not the evil, creepy bitch.
No. She's just gonna be like...
So
yeah,
how much?
You know what? I think if you're just traveling to Mork, you're gonna figure out what's going on up there, and then you're going...
Yeah, either we succumb to the same terrifyingness that everyone else is, or we're just gonna clean it up. Who knows?
Here.
Really selling ourselves there.
I know.
Here, just hold on. And she will sort of duck, shut the door, almost practically in your face, and will make her way back into the thing. There's some shuffling, there's some light talking. You can roll perception if you want to try to hear any of it.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Go for it.
15.
So you hear, like, a smattering of, like, I think they actually, what else are they gonna do? They're not gonna...
You know we can hear you, right?
And then immediately...
You just invited us in. Instead of leaving us out here in the snow.
Immediately silence, like, entirely, just...
Silver opens the door.
Okay.
Just kind of like push it open and be like, "Hi,
Guys,
So
can we just not be weird about this?"
What all does Silver see when she pushes the door open and walk inside?
You will see a gaggle of,
A gaggle.
yes, you will see a gaggle of, like, everyone in this room is of the smaller stature race. It is halfling.
Does she see the two people that the last time she was with on the RCC?
Yes, you do. They're in among this group, yes.
Oh, hi! I remember you two.
When you go to talk, silence.
Wait, I don't make a sound?
You don't make a sound.
Silver will visibly, like, more expressive look, slightly annoyed.
And the halfling that you spoke to prior at the doorway, she is just going to hand you, still with no sound, she is just going to hand you one of the weather stones.
She'll just take it and still look slightly annoyed, like, yeah, let me talk. It's like she's making it's just yeah. She just gonna, I guess she's gonna sit there and just wait.
How long does this spell last?
I think like 10 minutes.
Concentration up to 10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, so I was right with 10 minutes.
So you're just sort of standing awkwardly in silence there for 10
Well,
minutes or so.
it's not awkward. It's just she'll now like cross her arm and like slightly tap her foot. Slightly
It's
annoyed.
like, come on, I got some shit to say.
It's like, come on, you could end the spell.
Alright, so Silver, roll Intimidate. Well,
Damn it!
okay.
That was almost a 19.
Alright, so you will be waiting there for about 10 minutes.
Wait, she'll look a lot young. Can Yong talk?
Nope. So, eventually, there will be, people will be able to speak, and, like, one of the, like, the Blinklings, because it's Blinklings, Halflings, and...
The moment that she's able to start hearing noise, she's just gonna be like, oh, thank hell. Finally.
You got your Weatherstone, just make sure you get
Yes.
back to some
Who
of the
cast
other-
that? Who cast that?
It doesn't matter. You got your Weatherstone.
Yes, it does.
Now,
Yes, it does. Who cast
It
that?
matters to me. I'm annoyed now. You done and pissed me off.
Who done that? Please. Just come on.
there is a gnome to the far back corner of the room. Just sort of raises his hands like, hi.
Okay. Please don't do that again.
For
That
what
was
is-
just
for
slightly
what is-
rude.
For what it's worth, it wasn't intended to hit you. It hit the area to keep anyone here from saying something that they shouldn't have. You weren't supposed to come in the room.
Okay, so apparently you guys know a lot more than you're saying. If that's the case.
And the spell was cast to keep us from doing that. I don't think we're going to say anything. Take your stone and go, please.
You know, the more information that we have to actually fix things, the lot better. Because right now we're just kind of like fumbling around in the darkness. And
I'm attacking the darkness!
You're not there.
get out
No!
here! I was half expecting Yong just cast darkness in the middle of the room and be like, here, you guys freak out for a bit.
That would be delightful.
Be like, so yes. Thank you for the stone. We were willing to pay for it if anything, but that's fine. We're going to try to fix whatever it is in Mork. All this shady business is not a good thing. Good day. She'll turn and leave.
So Silver,
Yes.
you will, as you'll make your way to leave, and you'll have your stone, and then you come back outside with Yong, and she's just like, what was their problem?
I don't know. Apparently there's stuff that they worry people will say, and it's just like, fine. If you just want us to, like, not help and fail, because you guys couldn't be bothered to give us information that would help us succeed, so be it.
You're going to get maybe 20 so feet away from the
From the building, and it explodes. Anyway.
No. You're going to get about 20 or so feet away from the building, and the gnome that was on the inside, he sort of walks up. Might have went outside another door, and he was like, look, sorry about the whole silence thing. I was trying to make sure that nobody said anything that they shouldn't have. The people in there, they aren't the most trustworthy, but they're needed to make the towns work. You mentioned I heard you when you were talking to her at the door. You know that Mork is a town of criminals. You've been here before.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why I'm sitting there going, like, if I can get more information about what's going on, we can go and start trying to fix it. Because we had I was forcibly forced into trusting that someone was going to make it better. So far, this doesn't seem like his thing worked. So.
Things get complicated really easily.
Yeah, apparently.
And what I'm going to ask you is you go to Mork, you figure out what's going on there with whomever it is you're supposed to meet up with, and you do the task set aside for you. Well, not set aside for you. You do the task that you will be given. And maybe we can make the town back to what it needs to be. Okay?
What, back to being ruthless?
Well,
Not ruthless, a criminal hive?
it was sort of a criminal hive after things went to crap, yeah. But with the right person leading it, we can make sure. And now, I'm going to trust you here. Okay? I'm going to give you something I would assume you would find to be important. But I don't want you to immediately take this as a sign that you should teach someone a lesson. Okay?
What?
When Silver was talking about paying for the stone previously, did she ever actually reach for her coin purse?
No.
No. Didn't think so. This gnome will hand you...
Did she lose money?
This gnome will hand you your coin purse back.
Oh, good goddamn.
They're shifty.
She'll take it. She turns away from him and I'm just kind of like storms away.
Fair reaction.
Back to the tavern. Just like this.
And as she goes storming away, we get this shot on Yong that's just like, damn it. And she will follow Silver.
Silver boots the door into the tavern.
Of course she does. And then, like, she boosts the door, she spooks Skunk, who loses concentration on fly, and Bjorn falls to the floor. Sit.
I'm like, maneuver?
I'm good. I got a big throat. Oh. Why?
Drink some water.
Why?
And Bjorn, you fall to the floor.
I mean, fly only lasts for 10 minutes. He would have fallen to the floor by now anyway.
Yeah.
Fair.
And I would have warned him. It's like, hey, a spell's running out, dude. Might want to land.
Fair.
Yeah, but no, she boots the door open.
Silver. It's okay.
Who's saying that?
Young behind her. Silver.
No, they.
I know. I don't like it either.
What
corn
happened?
They took my corn purse without me knowing.
Oh.
But they gave it back. And I'm not even sure he's the one who took it.
Of course not, because I was not near him. He was in the back of the room.
Yeah.
Skunk is going to check to make sure he still has the 50 gold Bjorn gave him earlier.
You go to check yourself for that, and Yong's like, no, not anyone here. You're fine.
It only happened when I went to the RCC. Bjorn, you were buddy with the RCC group?
Occasionally, you would work with them.
Yeah, there was like 2 that he liked to travel with.
Yeah.
So, off and on.
Did they even steal from you? Look, I was even nice. I knocked on the door.
Bjorn, roll for me wisdom from memory.
The power of wisdom. All right.
Mm-hmm. Power of dice rolls.
Son, what a power it is.
40?
Oh, look, it's not awful.
Well, that was a save, not a roll, but...
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Let's see.
Hold on. Yeah, it's more like it.
I mean, I'll take your first roll. It's fine. I'll just take the appropriate modifier. So... Oh, it'd be less. Okay, I'll take the later one. So it's fine. So, you're going to recall moments of the RCCs sometimes having people in their ranks that were less than great, and occasionally they would have issues. They would usually filter them out and fix it. And it's just much like with Mork being a town of criminals, which you would know that too already.
Yes.
It is a lot of the RCC end up coming from Mork. So it's a habit that a lot of them have to get knocked out of, or, let's not steal. The people of the RCC, at least the ones that you have encountered, have never stolen from you. But you do know, even with the low roll, you do know that there have been stories of people of the RCC stealing.
I'll relay that.
Okay. Well, at least I found out then, instead of coming back in here and trying to pay for a room.
Exactly.
And finding my coin purse card.
That's right.
Coin.
Skunk could have covered it.
No, it's just... It's the fact it's my money. It's here. And then I would have gone back to the place and probably set it on fire. But no.
That sounds extreme.
Yet believable.
Yeah. Just, it's okay. I know you don't like it. I don't like it either. We can...
And you got your money back, didn't you?
Yeah, barely.
Barely is better than nearly.
No, the thing is, I yelled at the guy because he cast silence on us.
Okay, so you yelled at a dude, and then you were surprised that he did something mean?
He probably wasn't the one that took my coin purse, but he came and apologized and gave me my coin purse.
Your coin piss? What?
First.
Coin purse.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Please stay about 30 feet away from me.
Why?
Because I have a short fuse right now. And you don't want to be in my range.
She kicks things.
I am starting
I
to get
only
the
kicked.
impression.
The thing is, I only kick doors.
So far.
Young is by Silver's side anyway, so.
Yeah. It's just like, here's a warning. It's just like, yeah. I might
pretty
be in a
much.
pissy mood right now. I might snap. Just
She's
yeah,
most
warning.
She's most definitely going to be careful what she says, but she's not going to go 30 feet away.
You know.
Oh,
I
no,
gotta think.
it's just Silver is just like saying, it's just like, just stay away. I'm like not in the greatest mood because
I know that.
once again, we're back on a bond.
I know.
I got a thing.
You got a thing?
Yeah.
What thing do you got?
Skunk will like interlink his fingers together over his chest and just give the biggest, cutest eyes he can.
What are you doing exactly?
He's basically doing the Puss in Boots thing.
Trying to be cute.
He is making a deliberate effort to be cute right now. Yes, he is weaponizing his humongous eyes.
Roll performance.
No, because it's already a thing. It's like Silver's like already like, oh, we gotta protect this guy at all costs now. I just
19.
There we go.
darn it.
Short anger fuse ruined by cute.
So it worked.
All right, so maybe you're safe. I'm gonna get an ale and then probably go to bed. Cause I don't know what else to do. Afternoon.
I mean, we still need to try out don't we still need to try out the Rupert situation?
Oh yes, you guys go do that.
Yeah.
Don't run into any taverns or carts.
Yeah, carts hurt. Don't run into carts.
Do you all speak from experience about that?
I do,
No, Bjorn.
said y'all.
Well, yeah. And Bjorn apparently got stuck being a bouncer because he ran into a ale cart.
That is correct. It was
Glorious.
a terrible. Being a bouncer was glorious, but crashing into the ale cart less so.
Oh, all the spilt ale.
Yes. Although the lead up to that was exhilarating. So.
Fair enough.
All right, so go show him Rupert.
All right. I will head on out into the street and summon Rupert. Well, I'll wait for Skunk to be present, and then I'll summon Rupert.
Yeah, Skunk will finish off whatever is left of his roast beast, which probably isn't much at this point. The dude is just a tank. And then, yeah, he'll follow you out.
Oak will follow because he's going to be a part of this thing to make sure to see how well we can ride together.
Silver will look at Young and be like, do you want to go watch this?
Young has a moment of being torn, but doesn't say anything or move. She's just sort of.
What? What's wrong?
Sticking with Bay. Good girlfriend.
Well, Silver is asking, it's like, does she want to go watch?
Do you want to?
I mean, I'm asking you. I asked you first.
Like, what do you ask? What do you want for dinner? Oh, I don't care.
That doesn't help me.
Yeah.
So, does Young want to go watch the boys be a fool of themselves?
I mean, I think it would be funny, but if you don't, I won't.
Let me rephrase. Would you like to watch? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, then we can stay here. Because Silver was going to go follow her.
Mm-hmm. I figured. So they'll stay there, and it's fine.
Yeah.
So Oak, Bjorn, and Skunk are now outside on the road. Or on the pathways around the tavern and stuff. And you will summon a Rupert.
Behold.
Which takes a bit of time. Because Summon Steed takes 10 minutes to cast. But
Yeah. Well, I can do it while he's finishing Roast Beast.
so you will
Just gnawing on it while I'm waiting.
you will make forth Rupert. Huzzah. Magical, mystical elk.
Whoa!
Let him sit in the right in the horns.
You're not
You
there.
furry!
I know.
I shall mount Rupert.
Whoa. Skunk is gonna start pressing his hands repeatedly into Rupert's side. It just like starts kneading him.
Your fingers clawed, not clawed.
They are clawed, but Skunk is being careful to not prick the elk with them.
Rupert seems pleased.
Like, Skunk knows what he's got. He has natural weapons, but he's being careful not to employ them unless he asks to. This thing is cool, and you can just poof him?
Well, I haven't phrased it that way before, but yes. Anytime I want, I can just, well, not anytime. As you saw, takes a little bit of lead up, but almost whenever I want. Yeah. You've seen me through a lot of times.
That is so cool! Can I get up?
Yeah, I offer him a hand.
Skunk jumps up.
Yep.
Now
Easy
it's
enough.
the Oak's turn.
Yep. All right, Oak, you're up.
I feel like there's going to have to be some sort of a check here.
Oh, I just figured since Skunk was like small that he could just fit in the antlers.
Just fit in the antlers.
How big is Skunk? Like for size? Like I know his size is small, but what is his like proposed height and weight?
I have it listed that like he's tall by Kobold standards, but it's compensated for by him being kind of really lithe and slender. So I don't have an exact number for his weight. I just have it listed as light.
Okay. But he does still count for Kobold standards, still counts as a small creature.
Yes, he is still small. He's just on the upper end of big Kobold small.
Okay. So he's small and lithe. Is he going to sit on the back or is he going to sit on the antlers?
He'll go for the antlers, so he has a handhold. And also so he can pose epically.
Sure. With your live form, give for me a acrobatics check, if you would.
25, my minimum.
Mm-hmm. So, Bjorn, if you would, give for me an animal handling at advantage.
Banking things on one of my dice rolls, huh?
Just overall result. Yeah, okay.
Middling.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't know if Rupert is particularly fond of a lizard kobold person sitting in his antlers, like directly on his head. But he trusts you, Bjorn, so he's going to tolerate it, but it might not necessarily be a means of travel that can be done for very long and or often.
We'll have to work on it.
But you'll have to sort of workshop your setup. But with Skunk in the antlers, that leaves enough space for Bjorn and Oak to ride more normally on the back. So it works.
Yeah. All right.
It's maybe a little harrowing for long intended purposes, but Skunk can also be relatively fast. So if he has to like hop off and whatever. Plus you can only have Rupert up for so long anyway. So
I heard angry
No,
cat noise.
Rupert can stay up for a day
true.
until you go unconscious.
True. So days of travel, making use of the spell slot for Rupert, and you're good. Alright. Fair enough.
So I was basing like they can do that because I know Yong and Silver had to carry an unconscious body with a fine steed,
You did, yeah.
and that worked.
Not a small person.
Yeah. So
You also had an extra horse that you pulled back when you did that.
no, well for that, but I was talking about beforehand. We found the unconscious baby.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, fair enough. So it's doable, but a little bit
Are Cat and
difficult.
Jam having a pissing fight again?
They're both independently just kind of running around, causing a ruckus.
So they got the So they got the group zoomies. Gotcha.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So you're going to make your way. You're going to assume that you can figure that out, and you're good on that. And then probably rest in the wrong yak for the night, so that you can start to travel early in the morning. I guess.
Yeah.
Since Silver wants to kind of cool off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So following morning, you guys will sort of get together, prepare to leave. It's also worth noting that, especially going out now, the following morning more so than before, with them talking about some sort of a weather stone, Skunk, you will look out away from the town, and you will basically notice that in town, the snow's still there. Snow's all over the town. But as far as an actual full-on blizzard, it stops as soon as it hits the town's border,
Ugh.
so that everyone can meander and do what they need to do without having to deal with the blizzard. And especially when they start traveling out of the town proper, is when you'll notice that there is just a onslaught of a blizzard outside, nonstop. But as they leave town and you're making it on the road, it just is like parted away from you, like parting the Red Sea. Just,
I do not know what the Red Sea is, but this is cool.
you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
So yeah, and I'm assuming Silver's going to hold on to the stone for now.
She's going to give this stone to Yong because so she can focus on directing the magical warhorse that she summons.
Oh yes, and Skunk, you will see that as well. Bjorn has an elk, and then Silver and Yong have a warhorse.
You guys are just so cool. I have to walk everywhere.
You guys are making your way along the road.
Come on.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, darn! Is there trees?
There are trees. Yeah.
Oh, there are trees. Okay.
There's
Very fuzzy trees.
very sparse and permanently in winter mode trees, but yes.
That just means they'll smoke a bunch. It's fine.
We need fire for the warmth.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, you can have that. You can have fire.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have fuel for fire. As long as you have something to... Well, you have a cleric that can produce flame.
Yes, but we still need fuel for it in order for it to keep burning.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys will make your way along the road. Using the road for the path that you can easily find thanks to the stone. It's not exactly the hardest path. It's easy enough. Bjorn, of course, remembers traversing through these paths without the use of a stone and getting all kinds of lost, even when he knew where he was going.
Rough times, those.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now we're fancy. We're making our way in the world.
Yes. Yeah. Does anyone have anything they wanted to say along the travels or anything?
I guess just keep trying to book it towards the town.
Metaphysic. Cool.
Let's see here. I imagine Skunk would probably want to ask things, but I'm trying to rack my head for what they'd be, because he is an inquisitive little shit, as the barkeep noted.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Full of questions.
Well, Hedis was
I got it.
When you think of it, but
he will sidle up to or scuttle up to or whatever up to Bjorn, which is easy enough, I suppose, because Rupert.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hello.
So, you're from this place, right?
I am, yes.
Hmm.
Born and raised.
Hmm. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, I can tell you you've already seen the best of it.
Okay, but I haven't seen a dragon yet, so I don't believe you.
Ah, yes. Well, probably you will see a dragon at some point. We have an arrangement with one. Or we did.
That is the whole reason I'm with you guys.
Yeah, so. And it's as likely as not that you'll see giants on the way.
I still have a hard time wrapping my head around that giants that are taller than you people.
Yes. Think if, like, Rupert could stand on his hind legs. And then think if he went through a growth spurt.
Wait, he's a kid? He's not fully grown?
Well, no, but compared to a giant.
Oh.
Giants are easy, and this is speaking up since you're talking near Bjorn. Giants are easily to you what we are to us. So to you, a giant's going to be absolutely huge.
Ugh.
And they tend to rather frequently be ill-tempered.
Are we gonna have to fight one?
Ideally not. They can
We
also
fought
be
two
vengeful.
before. Think we can handle one.
Yes.
That was not exactly the best circumstance.
No. I still think we
would-
could have made it. I'm laughing. Relax, guys.
You're fine.
I feel like I'm missing a joke.
We got chased by giants once.
Uh,
The first time we were here.
Did you beat
Traveling
him up?
between these two towns, actually.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a chance we might see another one. Who knows?
Hmm.
It won't be that one, though.
No. No.
But what if it is?
That
Then it would be
Something's
undead.
Wrong.
Yeah.
He'll be undead and needs to be put back to rest.
Okay, yep, I gotcha.
So have you
I'll
had
then
any-
look at Bjorn again.
But you aren't a giant.
Nope. I am a little bit tall.
You are a little bit tall, but you're not a giant. And you're
Correct.
from the land of the giants. Were your parents giants?
No.
You know,
the
do you
best-
think we should take him to the capital? He has a higher chance of seeing a giant there.
To be fair, and also speaking up, to be fair, me and him can speak giant, though we're not giants.
Yeah, well, learning giant is practically second nature if you live in Ebon.
Wait, you know giant?
Yes?
Why couldn't you tell the two giants to fuck off? We're leaving them alone.
It has been a very long time. I could not tell you.
Good point.
I mean, technically...
Well, then again, I can't remember whether or not you were drunk that night or not.
Odds are probably yes.
It's a good chance.
Back then, he didn't even have the endless flask.
Nope.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
the
well,
determination.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So you're going to continue making your way, and assuming no one else has anything specific, it's relatively peaceful as you are traversing.
What are you doing, Meta Pigeon?
Typing things. Uh-huh.
I mean,
So
I don't know. I feel like I should scry again
you could.
on the town,
You could.
but I don't know if I want to do that or do something else.
Are you prevented from doing both?
I can only use it once per day.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 2-day travel, so
I know.
unless you intend on using it the first day you've made it into Mork.
No. I mean, fine. She'll just get a general. Show me what the state of Mork is in.
Okay. Gonna do a scry on Mork.
Yes. Just what is the state of it?
Cool. So
She'll like hand the reins to Young and be like, "Here, hold these for a minute."
sort of swap places for a second.
Well, not really swap places. She's just like, "Here, hold."
So you will make use of scry, and you will focusing in on Mork itself as opposed to anybody in Mork. You're just Mork.
Yes. Is it on fire?
No, not on fire.
Okay. Is there a lot of destroyed buildings?
There are a few, sort of in shambles. There have been quite possibly some form of infighting or rioting. A little bit.
Do I see giants or dragons?
You do not. In fact, you don't see anything as far as
People?
you do see people. Specifically, you will see humans and halflings. Nothing else.
Last I checked, there's a lot more goblins in that town.
There were a lot more goblins. There were a lot more like blanklings in that town. That was the people who ran the teleportation circle. They were blanklings.
Okay.
So, I mean, it is in shambles. You'll see a lot of infighting. You'll see people that are actually in scuffles and like brawls and things just out in the street in the middle of the day.
And do I see like people walking past, just like looking at the fight and continue their way?
Some just walk on by without a care. Some give a wider berth. Sort of varies a little bit.
Okay.
You will see one that it's two halflings just are in this scuffle back and forth, and you'll see a third halfling that's sort of just watching and seems to be kind of picking his moment. And as soon as they're done fighting, the one that's the third one runs, grabs bag, and runs off. So these two who were fighting over a bag are done fighting, and a third one grabs it and runs off.
It's Black Friday sale.
Pretty much. Yes, you're not far off.
Pretty much.
So,
Okay, so I guess she'll come back out of it and be like, ugh, that's. Anyway.
so what you see?
Oak, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you ask Azza? I know, again, this is a lot, I know. Ask her that if we were to call upon her help with Mork, would she be able to answer? I'm willing to get some money involved if necessary.
So,
Basically saying, like, hey, if we need some help, can't she help us with something? If not, fine. If yes, we can set a price.
I can see what I can find out. And Oak, while sitting on the back of Rupert, will focus on doing sending.
Okay. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not on fire or anything. There doesn't seem to be like an urgency for us to get there. But I did see some fighting going on. There's a lot less races than what we saw last time in the city. And I saw humans and halflings. So I think when we get into town, we just see if there's a guy in charge and just go and try to talk to the guy in charge, not directly look for Razzo, just in case. If he's like on everyone's bucket list. But
I mean, we know he can disguise himself, so.
I mean, Yes, but somehow we can't get a hold of him.
True. Why am I hearing a cat or a
Zipper?
chair?
That was the stretching of leather.
I don't know what that was.
That was the stretching of
not-
leather.
One
Anyway.
thing I need this one.
All right. So, you will continue on making your way to Mork. Are you going to choose to scry again?
On the second day?
Mm-hmm. This is probably just on the cusp of actually making it to Mork. In theory.
Oh, so we're not rolling perceptions for the night watch?
Yeah, why not? Sure. How are you going to do your night watches?
I mean, yeah, Silver's always the last one.
Silver and Yong.
Do we have any do we have any empty slots?
It would be. There's 5 of you currently.
So it'd be like someone by themselves.
Wait, is it 5 of you currently? Yeah.
Yes.
So Oak.
So
Yong,
2, 2, 1.
yeah. Would Bjorn want to watch alone, or would Bjorn want Oak to watch alone?
Bjorn can take the solo watch.
Okay. So it's going to be probably Bjorn in a.
You know what? Who has the lowest perception of the group?
Bjorn.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
And then you know what? I mean, if that turns out to be the case, then just stick me with whoever has the lowest perception. My absurdly high perception will balance it out.
Yeah, I have
I
a
think
perception
Oak is going to be
too.
by himself.
Probably.
Yeah. All right, bye, Oak.
What is this leather that I am hearing?
Chair.
That's probably my computer chair.
Okay, making sure. So, yeah, we can do some perception checks. It's going to be first watch is. Would Skunk want middle watch, or would Skunk be okay with first watch?
I mean, he'll be with Bjorn to counteract the fact that Bjorn has the lowest perception of the group.
Okay, so
Just
Bjorn usually took first watch. So,
okay.
Bjorn and Skunk go with perceptions for watches.
21.
Come on, Bjorn.
6.
Living
Yep.
up to my normal standards.
Yep. Now, do you have reliable talent on perception?
I think the thing is I have the observant thing.
If he has reliable talent or anything, that's still a 10.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
it'd still be the same.
Anyway, so you're going to. Bjorn's not going to really get anything with a 6. But in the night, Skunk is used to like more present wildlife during the night, and in the snowy landscapes of Ebon, it's a lot less prominent. You'll probably hear some, like the sound of crunchy footsteps on snow, but you can tell from the sound that it would normally be louder, but it's way far away from camp. But aside from that, there's not really anything of importance out there in the snow.
Duly noted.
Then we can do a perception for an oak.
I will say, just so that people are aware, because it's fun, when Skunk lies down to go to bed, he basically takes his bedroll, and then he turns it into a nest, and he just curls up in that.
Jumping before we started our watches,
Uh-huh.
Silver pulls out the tent,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and she'll flip it into a tent.
Whoa, what the? Whoa, that's cool.
It's all pillows inside, and there's hot chocolate.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than this. Get in it. Okay,
Just-
he's already
just
gone.
running inside.
It's a pillow. It's a pillow fort that looks like a temple.
Skunk is going to acquire some hot chocolate and declare,
I am going to commit all kinds of sacrilege on this.
Ugh.
What?
It means I'm going to drink it very vigorously.
Careful, you might burn yourself, but okay.
just chugs it.
Yeah.
unbothered.
Okay. So. Yeah, that is the thing. So, um, you will. Oak will do his watch. He'll get much the same that Skunk did. Things going on in the distance, but nothing immediately pressing. And then we can have a Yong and a Silver.
Yay! Why did I close
Oh,
that?
hey, she rolled actually decent.
A 5. A 7. I was close.
So, hey, you're almost the same.
She's just too busy, like, kind of like looking at the snow. Is the blizzard still going on?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ah, this blizzard needs to go away.
I don't think it ever does. At least not
I
completely.
mean, we had some clear nights before.
True.
You remember when we fought the building?
True.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be like blizzards last for days here, but then again, it is what, almost winter time.
I imagine the winter might get worse around here.
Ugh.
You
and I have some limits with cold.
True. You doing okay?
Yes. How about you? Are you doing okay?
Alright. We'll figure it out. What's going on with the RCC and Mork and everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking. That doesn't exactly answer my question.
What?
Are you doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, we're going on adventures again. And, you know.
Yay, adventures.
I've always had a little bit of the wanderlust of wanting to travel around instead of being stuck in one spot.
Well, I'm hoping that Ebon is a lot better than last time. Giving it a second chance.
So what did you see on that sky?
Just like there were some buildings in ruin, and saw some infighting, like groups of people fighting. So it's like kind of a normal thing seeing. Should pay attention whether or not there were some guards or not.
I don't remember them being infighting in Mork before.
No, but again, it was by the looks of it, it was mostly like humans and halflings currently in the city.
That's really weird.
And yeah, so that's why I'm saying that maybe we should just kind of be.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Just see what's going on.
What if something's wrong with this magic in your stone?
Huh?
Like the scrying eye thing. It stopped with you looking for Razzo. You couldn't look for Razzo. And then it's giving you information that seems really weird with the town.
Well, it might not be that. It might be like, also could be like the town could have been, like the goblins could have been chased out of the town.
Maybe.
Or something. We won't know until we actually get into town.
Yeah. Did Oak ever answer you on what Ozza said?
I don't believe he has.
I'd have to remind him of that one.
I will.
He must have gotten information that he either didn't care for or didn't think you would. Otherwise, he would have said something immediately.
Well, he should have said something immediately regardless.
Yeah,
Because I was waiting for an answer, but that's fine. We need to remind him to send a message home.
True. Don't want Mom grounding him again.
Those
Though
would
it
not be
is
the
pretty
responsible
funny.
ones. Huh?
It is pretty funny.
From the outside, it might look funny, but wooden spoons hurt.
Fair. Ow. Wait. Ow. It made me
You
think
okay?
That made me think of one time when she actually did hit me with the wooden spoon. And it had like your kind of power behind it. It was weird. Anyway.
Just what is she?
Are you asking
I mean,
Young
my
that or
kind of power-
asking DM that?
Yeah, because Silver's just like, because he sat there and said like she gets angry and stuff, like how Riven and Cad got angry, and yet she does magic like a wizard.
I think she's kind of like me in that she has multiple different schools of training, so to speak.
But how would she do something like I would? Because I'm a paladin and sorcerer. The magic I do kind of has some radiantness about it.
That's exactly what it is. Like, her we're okay. So
I just...
when Cad does his whole rage thing,
Uh-huh.
he gets his like spectral elephants and whatever and all that crap.
Yes.
And he blacks out and he doesn't remember anything that happens until he wakes up.
Which I don't think is entirely his fault. I think something else is going on. I have a theory.
I don't know either. But the point is,
Oh, I should check on Cad.
his
Sorry.
right. Point is his rage does that. It makes him black out. It makes the weird spirits things and all that. When Riven rages, she does this weird magic thing. She makes bright lights and sometimes she teleports, and I didn't even really see her teleport, but you know.
She was not lucky to get that role.
Yeah. She does weird magic stuff. That's what she calls it. She says that whenever she would rage, she would do this weird magic stuff. Of course, she calls every magic weird magic stuff. But point is, she rages. She has magic, and she has magic anyway. But that's other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when Mom rages, she gets filled with radiant energy, like you have all the time.
She is zealot?
Out of character, yes.
Okay.
For purposes of out of character shenanigans,
Wizard barbarian.
she is a enchantment wizard, zealot barbarian.
Oh, she could have things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, quick question. David, did you get the message I sent you?
Hold on.
Oh, that's a cool little map-looking thing.
What thing?
The thing you put in the chat,
That is not a map.
or not map, but it's a cool picture.
Yes, it's not anywhere near done yet. I still have to draw the two characters in it.
Yeah, I'm getting your thing.
But yeah, so yeah, she is enchantment wizard zealot barbarian. Technically speaking, she was a zealot barbarian first, for purposes of her backstory.
Wait, she was a zealot barbarian beforehand? And then she got to wizard?
Yes.
Now,
Interesting.
now I want to hear that backstory.
I'll tell you to it sometime.
No, you just be like, and so it's just like, so just sit there and just like talking with Young and be like, so what is the story behind your dad and mom? Like, how did they get, yeah. Kind of like, and then like, kind of like, continue talking through the night, and then in the morning, like, hey, get up, guys, time to go.
Yeah. I can definitely give you that backstory as what Young would know at some point.
I don't know if I'm able to do that right now, Brian.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, it's an interesting setup for those two.
Alright, I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. Do we still have a Kenneth, or did he fall asleep? Oh wait, he's been meta pigeoning. He's fine.
Yeah,
I've been meta the whole game.
he's been doing his stuff.
Yep.
It's always there.
Always watching.
Listening.
Yes. Always watching. Beyond that, I do wonder what the tent would look like if Skunk was to make it.
I'll put some thought into that.
Be wherever Skunk feels the most comfortable, so probably like his home. or like where his mom is, or whatever.
Maybe a schoolhouse.
Yeah, honestly.
That would be interesting. Is Skunk most comfortable in a schoolhouse?
It lines up with his backstory.
Yeah, that would be interesting. So hopefully Sam will return. She may do a scry on Cad. That would be fun. She scryed on Razzo, got nothing. Scryed on Mork, got weirdness, and now she'll scry on Cad. That'd be funny.
If I scry CAD and you give me nothing, I'm going to throw shit.
Well, it depends on what you're wanting. If what I would give you counts as nothing.
Like, the fact is, of scrying on CAD is just be like, what is the current state of CAD? Like, what is he doing at this moment?
Yeah. Knock on GM. Alright.
Fine, I guess on the second track, she gets curious and talk about CAD and be like, what is he doing?
So you're going to scry on Cad.
Yeah, sure, why not?
So, early morning to your trek, or later in the day as you're traveling?
Early morning.
Okay. So Cad, do you want to describe where Cad is, Kenneth, or should I?
Wait, I can speak.
Yes, just tell me what CAD is doing. Please.
Okay. So he's currently
Villager
bathing.
news.
He's currently bathing.
Oh, okay.
He's surrounded by some like tropical looking trees and like dense foliage and whatnot, and I imagine he's got his eyes closed and he's like hunkered down real low, and the tip of his trunk just barely goes under the water, blib blib, and then it comes up and then go down, blib blib.
He's just chilling.
Huh.
Wait, so what's his surroundings?
Dense foliage and such, like trees and plants and stuff.
What kind of trees?
Roll nature.
Why am I getting an echo?
I don't know.
I don't.
Coming from CAD. Kenneth.
Probably because it does not echo as bad when people are loud and GM is quiet. GM is now loud. But yeah, he is at one with nature. How close are you looking?
4. I don't see much of nature, just trees and bushes.
Pretty much, yeah.
You notice
And
his clothing is folded on the side of it. How close are you looking?
It should just come out of it and be like, okay, I don't think I needed to see that.
There you go.
He seems to be enjoying himself with a bath.
Ah,
Interesting.
Which, it's strange. He was surrounded by trees and bushes.
I mean, truth be told, that could be anywhere.
Yeah. Oak.
Yeah.
Tell CAD we said hi.
Okay. I can do
And
that.
that we miss him.
Also, meant to tell you before.
Oh. Now you remember?
Yeah. So, Azza mentioned that she can't come to the aid of the town directly, but based on the letter or whatever, I guess you talked about it a little bit in letters when you contacted her before.
Yes.
She said that she appreciates you going to help with what Mork has going on. And unfortunately...
That's what I was just asking. Like, If we can call on her, I'm guessing it's a no to being able to be called upon.
Not directly, no.
Okay. Well, at a later date, I'll probably have you message her again and ask her, hey, when can we meet up? Because our little scaled friend here.
Yes. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, we could just figure out where she is and go to her if we really wanted to. I don't think she'd like that, but we could.
Why would you suggest a thing if you knew that she's probably not going to like it?
I don't know, you guys are being more direct all of a sudden. So.
I mean, yeah, we could, but I would prefer if we gave her a heads up, like, hey, we're coming by.
Sure.
Don't roast us.
Freezes. She's a nice dragon.
Whatever.
If we're going to get frozen by her, just make sure you're in a nice position. Like a heroic one.
I mean... Anyway.
On to Mork.
On to Mork.
Try to get the last person of our party.
Yes. So, you will head on, and you will make your way into Mork proper. And everyone will see how Mork is in absolute shambles. As far as, like, the state of a lot of the buildings, there's clearly been some sort of infighting and rioting, same sort of thing that Silver saw with the Scry. I'll get names right eventually.
Mm-hmm.
We've been playing this game for 3 years.
It's fine.
No, you won't.
We'll get it right.
It's fine. I'll say it's Riven in the final fight later. It's fine.
It's not going to be Riven in the final fight.
I know, that's my point. So you will make your way into town, and Silver.
Do I see humans and halflings? Just them?
You see all the races you would expect to see.
Wait, so I do see goblins and blinklings and shit?
Yep.
Something awry has gone.
Oh, I am. You know what? Let's go to that magic place that we know that had the teleportation circle first. Because I know magic people lives there. Let's go there first.
Okay. So, is Silver leading the charge to get there?
Yes.
Alright. What's your passive perception there, Bozo Kobold?
26.
Okay. Let's say...
Oh,
Did I just-
Silver
did I
would have
just-
gotten off her warhorse and is walking, actually.
Did I just undermine all of your plans by accident?
No, you're fine. I'm just making sure I know it. Okay. So, Silver, you will make your way forward, heading straight for, where you know to the teleportation circle to be, because you interacted with the Blinklings that ran that before.
Yes.
And...
She has other questions now.
And along the way, you will get ever so casually bumped by a halfling that gets a little too close, and Mr. Passive Perception of 20-something. You will notice that the person that bumped into her swipes at her coin purse. Doesn't take the entire coin purse, just tries to get into it quickly and grab and pocket a few coins.
Skunk is going to... I am going to expend a second level spell slot to Misty Step directly in front of that person. Just hold out a hand. Give it back.
I guess, do we all notice that Skunk did this?
Yes.
Skunk was not being subtle.
Okay, I guess we all turn around and be like, what? What's going on?
Skunk Intimidate with advantage.
Because I just did a thing. Intimidation with advantage. 20! Damn.
So this halfling woman, she swipes some of the coins, and she's just... Yeah, here. Stumbles backwards and just runs off.
I will then deposit your coin purse back into your possession, Silver.
Well,
Here
not coin
you
purse,
go.
not coin purse, but coins from coin purse.
Here are the coins. You are welcome.
Why is everyone trying to swipe my shit?
I mean, I'm going to be brutally honest here. If someone was going to try to steal anything from anyone in this group, it would be the shiny one.
And I'll just kind of gesture.
What about him? She gestures to Bjorn.
And at that point, both
Or Oak, or Yong, or you.
and at that
Why is it always me?
and at that point,
I'm a kobold. No one tries to pickpocket a kobold. Bjorn, no offense, Bjorn, looks like a walking olive oil man.
What?
Your color palette, you're kind of olive oily.
I will point out
Okay.
that as you guys turn to Bjorn to say all this, a goblin passes him and swipes something off of him, and you will notice it again.
Misty step again.
Here. Worth noting, in this particular instance, it was not his coin purse.
Oh.
No.
What was
Who
it?
was it? What was it?
Something that Bjorn might ever so subtly care about.
Is it his...
His flask of
Endless-
endless water. The water one.
Oh, the water one, not the ale.
Not the ale.
Bad llama.
Still definitely want to keep that.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, so I guess I'm just watching all of our collective purses today.
you're really good at that, says Oak.
I am, yeah.
I am about 5 minutes away, or one more person tries to steal shit from us, from yelling at everyone in the crowd just to fuck off. If they lay a hand on us, they're dead. That's it. No
thought we
trial,
were
nothing.
I thought we were here to end the chaos, not cause it.
Can't be any chaos if no one's left alive.
That is horrible.
He
That
does
is
not
a
have
horrible
blade.
sentence.
What?
Shame on you.
That's no. I am supposed to be good. We are protecting our people. That's why I'm giving it a time limit or action limit. Just
Worth noting, the entire town is giving you a wide berth at this point.
good. You know what? Just to make a point, Silver's just going to draw her sword and light it on fire and continue walking,
Yep,
Right,
they're staying away.
looking very pissed off and walking to the magic shop or person, whatever.
Okay. So,
Oh boy.
you will make your way that way.
Yay! Is it still standing?
Oh yeah, it's still standing.
Good. It has the beaded doors. She'll just like swipe the beads away.
Yep. Oh, by the by, since you have been in Mork before and would realize it, in and amongst all the rioting and all the crazy, Mork did have guards before.
And I'm guessing they're gone now.
Most of them are gone. There are a few that are still here, but you only recognize them in the fact that you might have saw them before, but their armor's gone. So they're not acting.
I wonder if that
They're
one.
not acting as guards. The guard ship is gone. Yeah.
I wonder if that one halfling is still in town, if he's going to come bother us. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're going to
Kick the beads away. Hello? Anyone home?
So you kick in your doorway to get inside?
It's the beaded door thing. It's like she kind of kicks it. It just doesn't
Not
do
on the
anything.
beat. Yeah. So you will find the Blinklings that normally would run the shop, and as you make your way inside, they're very on edge as you just kick your way in, and then they realize it's you and they calm down. They're like, oh great, okay, good.
It's like there's nothing to kick.
Well, you know, You
It's not about kicking the door. It's about sending a message, and that message is fuck things.
Yes.
So you make your way inside, and they will.
Bless
okay
you.
over there?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All
You
right.
sure? Doesn't sound like it.
My throat hurts a wee bit, but I am good.
All right.
Okay.
So you will make your way
I
inside.
remember us.
I do. Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Where's Razzo?
I'll tell you this. Everyone around town was told that he left.
Oh,
But
he left.
I'm willing
Okay.
I'm willing to bet that he didn't. I'm thinking he's here. He's just hiding.
Why is he hiding? Can we get to Mork map?
Oh right. I need to do that. Do. Mark. Bip.
Okay, so he's supposedly skipped town. Or supposedly he's still in town.
Yep.
Did he cause this mess?
Not exactly. least from
Not
what I-
exactly.
I don't have all the details. He would know it more, but in my personal opinion, he's the one that can fix it. It's kind of gotten out of hand on him. That's all I can think.
If he can fix it, then why didn't it? Okay.
The slot pickens.
Yes, it does. Well, we're supposed to find him. I don't have the ability to find him. But can you help me with something?
Yeah, sure.
Can you identify this? She holds out the scrying eye.
Oh, sure.
You need something identified, why didn't you just ask me? I can do it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh,
Last I check, you're just a sneaky little one.
did you not see me teleporting twice 5 minutes ago?
I thought it had something to do with your own little, artifact things, my bobs.
Did you not see me make myself fly? Yeah, I
Again,
can't cast.
I thought it was your artifact thingy-my-bobs.
Yeah, I can't cast my spells without them, but I still know spells.
Look, I don't know what all you know, okay? All
Fair.
now I know, and I can ask later, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, you be careful around here, okay? The older Blinkling just sort of looks at Skunk and it's just like, you be careful around here, okay?
I'm careful everywhere I go.
Well,
It's already been protecting the group, twice already.
I dare say I'm probably better equipped to handle this place than the rest of these guys.
We're all equipped to handle this place, but we can only do it in our own certain way.
Also, are pickpocketing rates, even in good times, so high?
yeah, about that. The criminal underbelly of the town kind of got a little bit more chaotic. They're probably panicked. They don't know what's going on, and any minute now, some dragon, giant, something could just destroy the entire town. We're just some small little place.
Are you
So
guys
that's the thing.
actively under threat? Did someone threaten you?
What's the cause for the giant or dragons to be coming in?
The details have been sparse on that. But I do know that the one person who knows is who you're looking for.
Then why can't we freaking find him?
Because the others know that whoever's looking for him is looking for him because he knows, and maybe he's hiding. I don't know. Well, I know
Yes,
he's hiding.
and I tried looking for him with that thing, and it won't show me shit.
Well, if someone's looking for this, he sort of finishes up with the identifying. He's just like, this is a scrying eye. So, if he was wanting to avoid being detected and found,
But there's more to that scrying eye. I already knew it was a scrying eye.
I mean, more to it.
When I scryed on this place earlier, I couldn't see goblins or the blinklings or whatever. I only saw the halflings and the humans.
That's alarming.
That's weird.
Yeah, and when I tried using that, on Razzo and stuff, and I just figured he had something else blocking it. My friend over there couldn't connect to him by sending.
Well, he just didn't respond, but it's... Okay. Point of the matter is, Razzo knows and wants to make sure, magic or not, that whoever he talks to is who he wants to be talking to.
Okay, then if he was able to hear Oak, then he knows he can trust us. Why can't he just send us a message to let us know, hey, I am over here in this spot? Or what? Instead of playing like hide and seek in a town full of thieves and other things I don't know yet.
I couldn't tell you.
Just trying to make this easier on us. If not, it could be days before we find him.
And that would just be boring.
Exactly.
It's... Alright. Point is, I can sort of keep an eye on this thing, see if it's, like, broken or something.
I just wanted to see whether or not you could glean in it more to understand it, but I guess not. But thank you anyway.
Maybe it's not with the eye itself. Maybe whatever was screwing with your vision came from somewhere else.
I don't know. Maybe?
I mean, we do have magic purveying over the town to keep out the storm. Maybe somebody tampered with that.
If they tampered with that, then why aren't you guys in the middle of a blizzard?
Not like tamper to get rid of the effect, but like to add to the effect. Like somehow something to counteract scrying. If...
Guys?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You went quiet for a minute. I wanted to make sure I didn't lose connection.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
The point is, if we want to find Razzo, I don't know how likely it is with him wanting to hide away. Maybe he wants to hide in plain sight. He's sometimes good at that kind of thing. But I know his tavern that he always goes to.
Yeah, but if you know it, then there's probably other people that would know it and be scoping that place out. If he's hiding from people, that's probably not a place for him to hide. Smart place to hide.
Well, if he hides in plain sight in a different disguise.
Until someone like him comes along, sees right through it. And she like points at Skunk.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm really perceptive, but like that doesn't mean I'm a miracle worker with like seeing through illusions or something.
I mean, I don't know. There's a chance. Just go with it.
You can try it, and I know that the tavern owner. If you go to, if you go to the Broken Pick, which is the name of the tavern, if you go to the Broken Pick, and you don't find Razzo, you can at least have a lead. Razzo was good friends with the owner there. So
yeah, and I remember seeing him at this place doing business with y'all.
Well, I'm good friends with him too, but he's not going to tell me where he went. But
so when he thinks that he's good friends with the tavern owner, he's probably still going to tell him nothing about where he went. What? That is a lead. But I have another question: is there a way we can go up and see the magic that's keeping the spell going on for keep the storm out?
You could.
Okay. How?
You would have to have somebody let you into the tower.
And I may guess that is going to be Razzo.
He would be the easiest one that could get you up there, yes.
What kind of door is it?
A magical stone door that only the right person can open?
So probably not kick mode time.
Or pick it. I don't know.
You would have to find it first.
What do you mean find it first?
If you go to the tower, you're not going to find the door at the bottom of the tower. It's there, but you're not going to know where.
So you just stick your hand on it and just walk around until you hit something.
I feel like magic things like that will probably take that kind of strategy into account. That's like basic bitch 101.
But considering your claws, you could climb it, maybe.
I could try.
Pretty tall, though. I just have my leads, and I'm glad to see you're here.
Why did he have to make this so difficult? All right, let's go to the freaking tavern. And so we'll walk out.
Got some more roast beast?
I don't know if I'd want roast beast from here.
Hey, man,
Just-
meat's meat.
Yeah, well, let's just rely on the rations just in case and be safe.
Okay.
Fair enough. Although rations are not meat, so I don't know how well.
I mean, there's like,
Jerky.
I mean, there's some dried jerky in there. Skunk just subsists off that.
Fair enough.
He gets a quarter day's rations because the other 3/4 is not meat.
And worst comes to worst, he just hunts.
True. The hunting in Ebon
Snow
would be
rats.
tricky. Anyway, so you will make your way to the Broken Pick. It's the name of the tavern.
What's the door?
Sure. You'll boot the door. And you will see. You don't even have to roll intimidate. You boot the door, and pretty much everybody except for the person behind the counter will scatter and hide, except for one person, off in the corner. But
She'll go up to the bar and be like, 1 ale in a room.
you got it.
Yeah.
Skunk is gonna just glance around the room. Is there, like, you said everyone's scattered, but is there anyone who didn't scatter? Anyone who looks remotely confident or passive or secure or anything of the sort?
So I did say that most everyone scattered except for the tavern keep and one person that was off in the corner.
I will not approach the person in the corner, because I know better than that, but I will casually observe them from afar.
Okay.
What do I notice about them? Who are they?
What is their intentions?
What is their social security number? Are they married? What's the name of their firstborn?
What kind of pet do they have? Start going
How old
all
is-
Sherlock Holmes on them.
How old is their sister?
I mean, with
What did they eat 2 days ago?
with your kind of perception check, you could almost get some of that. Also, I would like to point out that I just now realized, looking into the stats and things, that Oak has a pretty high passive perception that I rarely made use of in the way that you are. So, but because he also has observant, but he doesn't have expertise like you do, and all that other fun stuff. Though he does have, actually, yeah, he does have expertise because he's bard. Huh. Anyway,
He just didn't put it into perception, did he?
He didn't notice.
he
Smart
as in
ass.
me didn't notice.
Either way.
Either way, point is, I've been sort of lax on the abilities.
Your NPCs.
my abilities on my NPCs, partially because it's hard for me to keep track of them and everything else, and also partially because I wanted to.
You don't want to steal our thunder.
Yeah,
They are OP.
it's. I sort of find as DM that a DM PC has one of two problems. Either they are the main character and ruin it for everybody else, or they don't do anything. There's not a really easy balance. That's why a lot of DMs don't really do DM PC. That's kind of the reason. So,
I mean, my DMPCs mostly just function as a device for me to nudge everyone else in the direction I want them to go. And if they get stuck on a puzzle, my DM NPCs function as a
Oracle.
way to give them
Yeah.
hints.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
like David will know this. In the family campaign, they had an NPC party member who just straight up pointed out a flaw in their reasoning with the puzzle they were doing. Like, how did you come to the number you're using? And everyone like quickly thought about it, like, oh shit, no, that's a good point, because they were relying on a faulty assumption with a number they needed to put in, and just having that character pose a question fixed it.
So anyway,
Yes.
point is, he is a halfling. He's just sort of appears to be sipping on a drink, just sitting there. Not really worried about the woman who burst away through the door and scattered, everybody else scattered. He's just sort of sitting there.
I will file that away, but I won't bring any attention to it right now.
Jeez.
What?
Just
The
made a pigeon over here.
Metapigeon's representations of my NPCs.
Oak, Oracle of all things which should be seen, and Yong, Ultra Instinct Untrackable Ninja, when not observed.
She was like,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
tracks.
she leveled up a little bit.
she's done better on screen.
Yeah, a little bit. She did win the snowball fight. That was cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
partly because she cheated, I maintain.
It's fine.
Skunk doesn't think so.
To be fair,
You'll have another fight and you can use magic or whatever.
I will point out that it would have been really hard to actually. I would have not rolled it in the same way. I would have rolled it with like a d20 instead of the actual thing of it because we went and rolled them with damage. But Young has it deflect missiles. So getting hit in the face with a snowball is kind of hard to do on her. She's just going to reflexively, no.
She was just rolling with it because snowball fight.
Mm-hmm. She didn't actually get
Yes.
struck. She was struck at, but it missed. She didn't.
I got a hit in on her.
Yeah.
True. But that was because she didn't see it coming. The only hit you got on her.
Excuses.
Either
It's a-
way, it was a snowball fight. It's lighthearted. We don't need to know the mechanics of it.
Anyway, point is, yeah, you'll have halfling off to the side over there. And
It's like afternoon, right?
thereabout, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, does everyone else go inside of the tavern, or is it just
Yeah, I mean, I assume everyone went in.
yeah?
So we're just gonna get tankered and then probably just go to our room because she's like just fed up.
So you're just done for the day again?
I mean, it's just like not good things are going on and stuff, and she's frustrated, and it's just like, grr.
Okay. Well, I know-
Skunk will go after,
Okay.
Hmm?
specifically so that he can do some magic bullshit.
No.
Like if we're having bedrooms set up, then he is going to do alarm.
No. Smart.
Neat.
Yeah. So we're just gonna sit there and kind of like look through the room and stuff to see if she sees any like odd magical BS in the room.
Not aside from the alarm that Skunk just set up.
Wait, is he staying in the same room as the girls?
I don't know. I don't know what our good composition is. I'm trying to make sure like everyone is covered.
If he can do it, if he can set it in a range of a 20-foot cube, he can.
Well, if that would, given if they got rooms next to each other, maybe.
Yeah, I imagine rooms next to each other would be doable. They could get, since Skunk is so small, they could easily do 2 rooms, one for the guys, one for the girls, and then Skunk could water off both doors. All right, so you will.
Until such time as I get a Bjorn reference, I sadly cannot finish it.
Yes. Do we even have a Bjorn still?
I don't think so. He might have fell asleep.
Is he muted?
That is a pretty definitive noise, I think.
A little of both, probably.
Just,
Yeah.
You're like that zombie from near the start of Shaun of the Dead, where they like sing with it in the street. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So what is Bjorn doing?
Ugh.
Everyone's scattered away except for 2 people.
We're in the tavern.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they leave all their drinks behind?
We didn't. I don't think we got drinks. I think we just
Riv-
ordered a
Silver,
red.
Silver,
Silver got a drink, but I think he was talking about everyone that scattered away when Silver kicked the door in.
Oh, the
Yes.
Free drinks.
I mean, yeah, it'd be free drinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go start rounding them up.
Of course you will.
Yeah, huh?
Man has priorities.
Look, man.
So the tavern
Can't let
You
it
know how
go
much they-
waste.
the tavern keep behind the counter just sort of chuckles and is like, serves them right, I guess. Bunch of cowards.
Getting scared off by a boot to a door.
Honestly, that's tame around here. They should know better.
Well, as long as somebody gets the drinks and it doesn't go to waste, I'm fine, I guess.
I will divide the drinks up between myself and the members of my party that partake.
Yeah, easy enough. At least whenever all of them come back, the girls went upstairs already. So, so girls go upstairs. Does Skunk go up and set the room next to them, or does he make the alarm and then go back downstairs?
I'm figuring he's getting both rooms. He's like being through. I was like,
Okay, yeah, this place is seedy as shit. Make sure we're safe. I mean, I'll probably hear any motherfucker trying to sneak into our rooms anyway, but, you know, extra layer.
Yeah, not too bad.
Passive perception of 25. They have to roll at least a 25 on their stealth to not be noticed when you're
26.
asleep. Whatever. So yeah.
I see things!
Anywho, yeah. I guess Bjorn gathers up the drinks. And
Oh. Okay.
Bjorn gathers up the drinks and whatnot, and most everyone else went upstairs to go to sleep.
Alright. You know, if everyone else is gone, then Bjorn will take the drinks to his room with him.
I'll say, which room did Skunk end up going in? Is it just
Boys'
one room,
room.
multiple rooms?
I think it's like
We got
two
two
rooms.
rooms.
2 rooms.
Divided between the boys and the girls.
Okay. So as you guys are getting ready for bed, you hear a very faint knock on the door that the guys are in.
Hmm.
Hey, do you want to answer it? You're the tall, intimidating one. I'll, hide in the corner, and if it's anything nefarious, I'll be in a position to go, ah!
Indeed. Good call.
Cool.
Get
Skunk will
atop
go and
the
hide in the
dresser.
corner.
No, get on top of the dresser. You can leap from there.
I like the way you think.
I will do that.
Oak's just sitting in the corner like, what is going on?
I will go.
Oak will
And-
wake up. Oak will wake up, roll over, see their shenanigans, and go back to sleep.
Probably for the best.
It's like it's like if it's dangerous, I'll wake up and I can fix it if things go bad. I'm done with this crap.
Bjorn will open the door and do his best to loom.
You loom over a small, potentially halfling in a cloak.
Potentially halfling.
Potentially halfling. Halfling-esque individual.
Ish.
Bjorn, right?
That's
Mind
me.
if I come in? I believe you were looking for someone who isn't here.
That does sound about right. Yes. Come on.
Alright.
Come on in.
So with passive perception, asking randomly at the sky, out of character, with my passive perception, do I see a skulking skunk?
What is passive perception?
Look at character sheet.
All right.
What is it? Just tell us. What is it?
Fine, 31.
Good
Oh.
Christ.
How the fuck did you pull that off?
Oh.
Very carefully. So
Was
I
this
answered my
response
own
to me?
question. Fine.
Anyway,
So I walk in and he just sort of turns and offers a slight friendly little half wave in the direction of the shadowy corner. It's like, hello. And who else is in the room? It's Oak and
Oak.
Bjorn.
Oh, Bjorn and Skunk. Yep.
Okie dokie. So is Oak still asleep?
He seems to be asleep. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it a nudge.
What? Oh,
We have company.
okay.
He also gives you the same little kind of half wave. Sorry to bother you, and sorry for all of the precautions. Things are kind of a mess right now, and so yeah, we can talk tonight. We can talk in the morning if you guys are tired. Hopefully, you still have all of your possessions on your persons. Be very careful while you're in town, needless to say.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
If you are actually missing anything important, I will make sure that you get it back in due time. But yeah, that is not on my orders if anything has been taken from you, and if it has, I'm sorry. So
Some
do you
stuff
want...
was taken and then swiftly returned. Also, who are you?
So, yes, and with a little puff of magic, however this works, let's say purple, smoky, glittery kind of, yeah. Razzo is now standing before you.
You made a wise choice of going to the boys first.
Mhm.
Right. Remind me how Razzo looks again. It's been a long time.
Do I even still have his character sheet? I probably do. The one thing I
He
don't
used to-
remember is his actual race.
Halfling.
Goblin?
He is actually a halfling.
He is actually
Okay.
a halfling.
So that makes it easy. Is there a way, can I do the little share to everyone picture thing?
Do you have a token?
I have character sheet. What is this? This is a grabbing dragon. I have it
A
in
grabbing
bio.
dragon?
I have a token. Do I?
Hold on.
I don't know the magic that you normally do to show everyone giant picture. But I do have a token. You made one, I think, right?
Yeah. I'll
Because
just put it in.
following us.
I'll just put it in Discord. That's easiest.
Oh, yeah. Pepsi Man. Sorry.
Pepsi Man!
Yeah.
Okay.
So a rather dapper looking, like he's not hiding that he's rich, but he's not like chains dragging the floor either. But you know, looks very well dressed. Little halfling.
Totally not a giant because he's your size. Skunk.
I imagine Razzo's actually a little bit on the short side.
What's he smell like?
Hello. I turned to Bjorn. He doesn't bite, does he?
Only if he likes you.
Oh,
Excuse me,
yes.
I bite food. Things that try to kill me typically become food.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that I'm not on that end of it then.
Good, stay there.
I
I'm gonna
imagine.
sniff him.
I imagine Razzo's probably smells like maybe like gold or leather or something. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot you can glean from a creature based on the more subtle aromas for a creature with a sensitive sense of smell.
Smells like whatever the tavern special meal of the day was.
Does he smell fear?
I don't smell fear.
Oh.
My sense of smell isn't that sharp. I'm a bloodhound, not a lion.
Although
Lions
if someone
would smell
could not
fear, right?
handle their fear, he could probably smell that.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to get a change of trousers there, bud.
But yeah, so he probably smells like whatever meal the tavern's been selling all day, and that sort of like coin money metal kind of smell a little bit, like
Copper.
he's been around coins.
Coppery,
Metallic.
metally,
Sure.
kind of metally, slightly peppery from the food, little grungy from perhaps a slight bit of sweat if things are really harsh at the moment. Bit of
Also,
dirt and grime.
Also, a fair whiff of mustiness, like
Yep.
in somewhere that doesn't get a lot of traffic or a lot of detail cleaning.
Proceed. It's gonna go just find a perch and observe.
So, right. Sorry, new experiences, I suppose. So yes, do we want to wait until morning, or do you want to rouse people tonight? I don't know how your journey's been. I can only imagine so much, but you guys can fill me in because I didn't live it. You did. So, what would you prefer?
Yeah, Silver's not happy, I can tell you that. Says Oak.
She was the one that I felt would get everyone here. And yeah, that's kind of as much as I surmised that she wouldn't be happy about it, though. So I am glad that you guys did get here safe and that she did actually come as well. That's going to potentially be a blessing. It's going to be difficult what I need you guys to help with, so yeah. Definitely accept all the help I can take. You said she was unhappy, though? Sort of wincing at Oak a little bit.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it when people try to take her shit, and she doesn't like it when people are cryptic, I guess.
Look, you only have so many words, and I had to...
Oh, not just you. I don't know what you guys talked about, but just about everyone we've talked to since we've gotten here has been vague as hell. Even I've noticed.
One thing I will tell you, and Razzo kind of grins, take it as you will. I wouldn't recommend you trust anyone in this town, save for perhaps myself and the tavern keep at this tavern. Everyone else either doesn't have all the information they would need to answer honestly, or they don't have the desire to. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't make them terrible people, but not terribly useful if you're trying to get the truth, let's say.
Well, point is, I don't know if she's still awake or if she wants to be disturbed, but...
Probably a good idea to hold off any long talks until she's rested and gotten her head on straight.
What? You don't want to come try to wake us?
I know better than to try and wake a sleeping dragon.
Not wrong.
I'm a kobold, that goes contrary to my instincts. Dragon napping? Leave it be.
Sure, if you want to fall out, deal with the fallout in the morning. Okay. Knock on dragon. All right,
So-
that's a success.
So the idea sounds like wait until morning.
Or go and knock on the door and see if they want to talk tonight.
That would be up to them. That's why I'm asking them.
That's
I mean,
Okay, look.
you can take your chances, but
I think in the morning after coffee and breakfast would be better for your odds of survival.
oh, okay.
I mean, I can go if you guys don't want to. Or I could send a message from sitting right here and just wake up Yong.
that is a fair point. Those two seem close. Are they close? I think they're close.
They are.
They are.
Whatever in you guys' wisdom is least likely to cause me bodily harm.
Oh, I can't promise you any of that.
Considering the situation here, I'm not sure that threshold can really be achieved.
But we were here to meet you, and more specifically, she was supposed to meet you. So,
Yep.
So what's the verdict?
if y'all ain't gonna do it,
Yes.
I'm gonna roll. Roll a d2 to see if Oak does.
2 being he does.
2 being he does. Nope.
Darn.
So, if she's really as on edge as you say, how about I make sure that the tavern doesn't get any other patrons, and so we should be able to have a fairly quiet night. And in the morning, I will make sure that you all have a good hearty breakfast. And again, basically, this is your private tavern for tonight and tomorrow morning. That sound like it might belay bodily harm from the paladin to myself?
I questioned that.
Or
actually.
you just sit there and you wake them up so they can have a chat with you tonight. Because that's the reason why.
Is anyone else hearing another voice in here? I swear there's a ghost in this room.
I'm haunting you with astral projection.
I will question that. This town is full of people that are being shifty and shady as all heck. How are you going to guarantee that this tavern is going to be empty?
Yeah, because that's kind of like putting a point. Hey, why is it this tavern accepting any people?
Sometimes it takes a little bit of wit, and instead of saying open or closed, vacancy, no vacancy, you simply put 2 words, sold out. There's nothing to be gained if there's nothing to be had.
But people can still come in and have food and then be on their way, you know.
Not if the tavern's sold out, mysterious voice.
Anyway, look, I think we just need to, if you can guarantee that the tavern's going to be empty tonight and tomorrow.
I mean, what time is this conversation happening? When did you come knocking?
When everybody was going ready to go to sleep.
It's like
Yeah, because this
8
is
or
only
9 or 10 p.m.
So, like,
Okay.
would Silver have fallen asleep by now?
I don't know, I asked.
I don't know. I wasn't fully
I
cognizant
didn't
of the
remember you
problem.
asking if Silver was asleep.
I said, do we want to talk to her tonight or tomorrow? And they were like, I don't know if she's awake.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
Skunk is
Little
going
guy's
to
got to run up there.
Skunk is gonna hop down from the dresser and slip out.
Okay.
He's got to come in carrying Silver over his head. Here you go.
I am not that strong. I'm pretty
He will
strong
not make
for
it
my
back.
size, but I have a strength of 16, but I don't know if that's enough.
Anyway.
Yeah, and he wouldn't make it back alive.
I mean, I might. I'm pretty good at running away from things. Anyway. And Skunk will lightly knock.
Think Yong and Silver's asleep at like 8 or 9?
Truth be told, they're not asleep at this hour.
I didn't think so either.
That's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, I would sit there and be like, a moment of just sitting there going like, was there really a knock at the door?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So we're just like, kind of get up and just like walk over to the door. What?
Hey, so dude came knocking at our door? I think it's the guy we're supposed to be talking to. Want to deal with this now? Wait till morning?
Footsteps walk away. Young would see Silver. Grab her things because she's keeping her things on her because she doesn't trust this place.
No, of
I
course
think
not.
walking, kind of like storming back to the door, opens it up like, where is he?
Just points at the boys' room.
Yong will follow.
And she'll storm over to the door, contemplate about kicking it open.
It's already open. He left it open.
Oh, I didn't know.
Like shutting it so she can kick it open.
No. She just like stands in the doorway.
Lightning flickers outside.
Your death has arrived. No.
And you will see Razzo.
Silver, I hope they didn't wake you up.
No, we were just relaxing. So
hard to do
what
with all
the
the-
what the fuck, dude? Let's just start with that. What the heck?
Okay. So, I thank you for coming out because I got a situation, and I really don't know who I can rely on.
We kind of noticed you have a situation on your hand.
Yeah.
What happened?
So, funny story.
Start spilling the details. Don't beat the bush. Just start spilling.
Right. Speaking of spilling, somebody came through and offed the town's, what would you call them? Some sort of political something, or...
Headman,
Huh?
mayor, village council.
Mayor, the guy, the position that you were.
This is not
you were
beating
supposed to
around the
be?
bush. This is asking the sky.
Right. It would be probably mayor or their equivalent, yeah.
Okay.
Which, wasn't that supposed to be your position?
Again, that was asking the sky, not in front of you. So yeah. The mayor and guardians of the town were unceremoniously removed from office around about the time of your previous visit. And that's all water under the bridge now. But things sort of have a way of escalating. And
So
yeah. Go ahead.
you didn't resume your position over the town and made the example of that one blinkling, like I asked.
I think the voice in the sky may have misunderstood. Let me clarify. What would they be called or known as? What is their political function?
Oh.
Because, yeah, that thing she just asked, I totally did that.
Yeah. It would be...
I mean, with how abundant the pickpocketing has been, I would have maybe it's like City Watch is just out.
Oh, City Watch is there. They'll gladly take your watch, too.
It would be,
I'm sure there's a term or a name. I'm just a... bleh. My brain
yeah,
likes
Can you describe what they do?
It's akin to a...
The town's their responsibility to watch over. They don't run it, but they are
guardians,
tasked with
basically.
watching over the town.
They're guardians,
They officiate
basically.
and watch, but they are not political leader.
Guardians and official enforcers, but not necessarily political leaders.
Yeah.
So they were okay.
Anyway, yeah. Those that filled those roles met with an unceremonious, untimely end to their tenure, and things have a way of escalating. And
Was that your fault that they had an early grave, or did someone unknown came in, or known that you know who did it?
someone quite known, and I really do forgive you, but things have a way of escalating, and now that they're not...
Forgive us? What do you mean by that?
The last time you were in the area, did you or did you not happen to come across two giants outside of town?
Yes.
Did you or did you not happen to see what ended up happening to them at the end of your observing of them?
We killed them.
Thus, the town no longer has them in office, thus new people have to be appointed. They're not appointed by the town, they're appointed over the town from outside of the town.
Okay,
And
so
those
why
that were
didn't they
appointed,
send someone else to be appointed over the town?
They did, and that's the problem. Like I said, I forgive you. But, yeah,
I don't need your
so-
forgiveness.
Can you let him finish? We're never gonna find out why we're here if we're being snarky all day.
Careful, scaled one.
So, yes. I basically got strong-armed into a deal that I could not refuse or turn down. I guess ultimatum is another good word for that. And in sort of penance for how my town tends to function, we're now doing community service work for the whole area, the whole region, even outside the town. I have members of my town basically volunteering because they were voluntold they had to. And everything went okay for a while. We have, let's say, dues, things that come due, and things that are due have to be paid. And dues are a percentage. The more you have, the more you have to pay. Like a tax. And unfortunately, one thing led to another, and a large significant chunk of it got missing. And unfortunately, that does not drop the percentage that was owed, because it was based on what we had at the time, not the amount we had on the due date. So we need to go and reacquire what was removed so that we can pay our dues and we can all get back to something that resembles being normal. He sort of grimaces a little bit. Kind of makes sense. A little better.
How much is missing? Who is demanding the dues?
A dragon and her thug.
Which dragon?
Beat me to it by 1 second.
What's a 1 second?
Which dragon? Do you have a name for this dragon?
Would I know the dragon by name? GM person.
I would imagine you would.
Okay. I think her name was Aza or Aza, something like that. If we don't
And who is her
pay-
thug? Who is her thug?
Real scary giant, bigger than the ones before. Anyone who goes to do business with them is just done where they stand. I'm intimidated by that, and
Where?
everyone that
Have
he's
you
had
seen
to
them?
collect- I haven't. No,
Then how do you know
But-
it's a giant?
because this town peddles more than just coin. I've heard information and dismissing rumors that you can't verify. I've heard from fairly reliable sources, in my own opinion, in my own wisdom, that other towns have owed and not paid in full, and that the individuals involved are no longer members of their town. And if they did not make the payment, the threat extended to the entire town. And so, yes, the entire town is currently robbing themselves blind and anyone that happens by, because they're all trying to raise money for the town and they don't even know why. They just know that it was important. And this is why I need to be careful what I say, because yes, the pandemonium is partially my fault. I accept that. But I was trying to make sure that we paid what we owed. I was trying to make sure that everything was good, and they don't deserve this. And so
Silver will hold up her hand for a moment and just pause. Oak,
Yeah.
do you have any more sending?
Not tonight.
Damn it.
Isn't Ozzy the name of the dragon you guys know?
Thanks, little one. Thanks. How much is owed? How much do you need to pay back? Total.
it's a very large sum, which I will have to figure out of character because I don't know a number.
Voice in the sky? How much?
A very large sum of coin plus items which were stolen. The items are not replaceable. The items have to also be retrieved. I do know that much. I don't know the coin amount because we never discussed that, but yes, also items which must be returned no matter what.
Yeah, you could talk to Ozza about it directly.
Well, I can't because apparently you somehow used up your
He-
sending slots.
He did use sendings to. He could theoretically cast sending at a higher level, I mean, technically.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
it's
just
also,
makes it louder.
it's also the middle of the night. Well, close to the night, and Ozza doesn't like to be disturbed normally. So,
At this point, I don't care.
fair.
Just ask her this. Why didn't she tell me the town owed her?
We'll ask that.
Thank you. As our little scaled one here stated, yes, we know this dragon. Which puts a real damper on some things. It makes it a lot more complicated. So, with this information, do you know where these items are that we need to get back?
Unfortunately, I believe I have a pretty good idea, yeah.
Well, where are they?
I believe it was... Where is it?
Northwest of Mork.
Yeah. It's to the northwest of town.
If we have to cross the river to get to them, I'm throwing you in the river, okay? No. So
He just
I'm still
blinked
trying.
at you.
That was mainly out of character. But, mainly. So, all right. Let me get this straight. Out of character.
Yeah.
There is a giant involved. Just no one has seen them, and you only know that it's based off of rumors.
What Razzo would consider truth, not rumors. Like, weeding through rumors, he believes that the sources are very reliable.
But you also said that anyone that's like gone before him never came back.
The people that had to stand before the giant to do business were done where they stood, and they are no longer members of their town. And failure to pay was potentially the same fate for the whole town. So,
Are you talking? Is this giant like in? All right, in character.
Mhm.
Does this giant have a name?
not that I'm aware of. Not specifics, just reputation. Bigger than all the giants that we've ever seen.
So you're able to weed out information, but you can't weed out a name for him?
I don't know a name. No.
Okay.
Just that he towers bigger and stronger than all the other giants of the immediate area. So he's scary.
Is he like the giant lord or something? That's like it's in the capital city? Like, do you know where he is at? Does he wander?
I have no idea. All I know is he is tied into the debt collection services, and I would really rather never meet him, I believe.
Well, you might just have to meet him. Anyway.
Well, after that crazy bombshell, I think Dave is mostly asleep.
Probably.
Yeah. So.
Oh, jeez. Just noticed. Okay.
Huh?
So let us just go to bed on this. And we'll talk more in the morning and try to get a heading on something. And so we'll just like turn around and walk off back to bed.
So Razzo will go down and briefly confer with the barkeep.
Yep.
And he'll nod and basically board up the front door and put out the sold out sign and no vacancy, whatever.
Yep. All right. And that's going to be our closing shot, I suppose, for the session.
Yeah. Didn't realize it was like 4 a.m.
I am going
again.
to blame the snowball fight. Yes.
That was
Hey!
fun, though.
It was fun.
It was fun. It's
It was
just
fun.
lighthearted coming.
Calm
'Cause
before
it's like, hey, we're
before
about-
the storm. It's fine.
Calm before the blizzard. Anyway.
Yes. Calm before the. Actually, that's my episode title.
Okay.
I love that. That's cool. Calm before the blizzard.
Well, let's do our outro, shall we?
Yep.
Yes.
This has been Shadows. Can be Brian, and join us next time. Can be Sam.
This has been Shadows of Gradiriel.
Tune in next time, whether or not we go and find a mythical giant that I don't know if that is actually real, or are we going to have to go fight a dragon? Who knows?
I recommend not fighting a dragon.
I really don't want to fight the dragon.
We're a good high level, but we have limits.
No, it's just Silver's trying. She would like to be friends with this dragon. If anything, it's just no. Apparently, there's some bullshit that she couldn't tell Silver. Like, oh hey, yeah, I'm dealing with this town. Fuck off. Great. Okay.
Either way, we got our first look at Skunk in a fight, kind of, technically, sort of. He didn't get to whip out his sneak attack damage, which is a pity.
I like the clarification on that. Kind of, sort of, or however it was you said that. That was cool.